that you send back in time.
I'm still watching. I'm enjoying this.
It's a time capsule shortbread tin that you send back in time.
That guy you just watched, that was black in time. You've got me now. Okay. Okay. Witness the consequences of your actions. I don't like that deal. Witness the consequences of your actions. Okay. Rob and Twinkletoes, either Craig or John, inhibitions. JD, Dan, and MBI. Because I don't know how to say that. MBI E1SA. Mbisa. Thanks for the subs. Happy to thanks for the sub. I'd like a Jack Nicholson from A Few Good Men blam if it has to be taken. You can't handle the... I'm lazy all day. Docto, Control F Lim. Mickle, gonna give us a shot on Elvis, thanks to subs. Those days are gone now, yep. Georgia, thanks to sub. The guy's gone. Long gone. Long gone. It's back when I thought I knew people. Thought I knew my place in this whole Twitch ecosystem. Thought I knew who I was. Thought I knew who other people were. Thought I knew who I was to them, who they were to me. We all did this and we all did that, and I did this and I thought that, and I thought maybe this could happen and that could happen and know this and all that. Then you got me.
That's one for the blooper reel.
You're fucking telling me? You're fucking telling me? What's this? Oh. Hey, baby. Ah. You fucking man. That's what I get for surrounding myself with a bunch of fucking fannies, man. Old Mints, Sketch, Andy thinks the subs. Thank you very much. Recipe. Ooh. Reg Nomo and Georgia, thanks the subs. Thank you very much. I miss Discord cliques that I was never part of. I should get that on the go again. I should get Discord on the go again. Get everybody all sort of getting to know each other and all that, and then fucking destroy it. So I should get them all forming into the wee groups where that's that wee group that like talking to each other, that's that wee group, and there's that wee group, and some of them have met up in real life and all this fucking shite, and you know, all that, and they come in and they've sort of got their own wee sort of in jokes, and they've got their wee in jokes and all that, and then go like that. I've decided to shut the server down, you've got 1 hour. That's ample time. You got 1 hour. But why? You can't diss to our community. It's my community. My name on the door. Old Mints. Thanks for the sub. Take my ball home, no one gets to play. Yes. Happy hour. Easy. I was just thinking about it this morning, actually. I thought, you live and learn. You live and learn, I suppose. Anyway, how are you this morning? Dusty says good. Rove says fine. Lanky says okay. Which is good for a parent. It's actually very good for a parent. That's top of the world. That means top of the absolute world, as good as it gets. Brr, Power says shite. Absolutely not. I need to put in that as a rule. No trauma dumping. No trauma dumping. Posy vibes only. Can, thanks for £3. Could you wish Gabe a quick recovery from breaking his elbow and or mock him for tripping and breaking himself, please? Gabe, quick recovery. But see, for tripping and breaking yourself, you're fucking dafty. You're dafty. That guy's gone. Long gone. I remember him. He's still in there. That's the weird thing. I could still feel him in there. The guy with the energy and the... He's there. Just I can remember who I was when I was like primary fucking 3. I can remember who I was in nursery. I can remember who I was when I was 16, who I was when I was 21. I can remember who I was about 3 years ago on Twitch. That seems more distant than who I was when I was 16. It's weird. It's kind of like what I said yesterday about Boxing Day. Boxing Day is like the furthest away for Christmas you can get, even though it's just the very next day. I feel further away for... Funny. It's maybe because I'm repelled by who I was a few years ago on Twitch. I'm not repelled by who I was when I was like 16. I actually want to get away for that. Overtron and Ms. Loxley, them Cookie, Johnny's, Max, thanks for subs. You should try Subnautica, you would like it. The amount of people I fucking mute on Twitter that... have you seen this? Have you seen this? It's a thing like I've retweeted or something. So they wouldn't obviously see it because they're looking at the same tweet that I've retweeted and they don't see my retweet because they already know about it, if you know what I mean. Or something like that. I can't remember. But there's certain things that... But games though, people go, maybe you should check out this if you've no... Check out this. I said that I watched the French Connection last night, right? And I liked it and I gave it 4 out of 5. You know what the funny thing is? My actual enjoyment of it, I would actually say 3 out of 5. And I'm going to tell you why. Old Mince and Modest Bush, Matthew, Trick, Max, Danger, and Rob Fowler, thanks for subs and gift subs. Old Mince, thanks for sub, 69 dabs to bring back the magic. Reg and Andy, thanks for subs. Save me from a day job, please. Just save me. You save yourself. Salvation lies within. The Bayless, thanks for sub. How long left until the prostate part is realised? I think I'm meant to have my prostate checked on 50, so October. I watched The French Connection. I've seen wee bits before. That bit, the car chase, this bit, that bit. I was a wee bit confused here and there. Just a wee bit. Just like, right, so do they know that they're chasing him just now? Or that, is it just a wee bit? There was a wee detail that was like, wait a minute, right, so are they searching for this guy right for the start? Or are they just getting small time sort of dealers, and then they just coincidentally just happen to hear about... There's just a wee bit that I didn't quite catch it at the start, but it didn't really matter. It's just a wee bit like, wait. How many people did you mute who used the 4/5 part? There's some people who just say things, and I've got them muted, and some have no. Depends on how I feel that day. I see. The funny thing is, see, when I think back to watching, like, see me sitting there watching it, I was watching it thinking this is a good film. I'm told this is a classic. On Wikipedia, it says it's regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. Everybody talks about how good this film is. That's what was in my head. So it's hard to watch something like that because you're just like, my fucking gut feeling is to go like that. It's not that good. Or if one wee thing, I'm a wee bit confused. I'm like, I don't know exactly what, do they know that that's happening? Do they? But then when I actually go like that, no, imagine you don't know much about this film. Imagine you've heard about it. You just heard about it. You've heard about its existence and nothing more. I'd be like, that bit there, that bit with the shooting, that bit with the car chase, that bit with this, that bit with that. I'd be like, that's a really good film. That's one of my favourite films. I'd maybe get like fucking 5 out of 5. And that's what I have to do. I have to go like that. Think about it. Think about the acting. Think about the directing, the editing, and that car chase and fucking crashing the motor here, and just that general 70s feeling. So 4 out of 5 is right. For me. Which film? The Godfather. Callum thinks it's sub. I suppose people are still coming in. Right. Wordle. Oh, look. I typed Worldle accidentally. Guess the country. Right, now I know it isn't. But I'm going to do Argentina. $6,000 kilometers away. And it's up that way. Well, in that case, right, just type this just to get your bearings right. I know it isn't Mexico, but just want to get my bearings. Right, so it's just a wee bit to the southeast of Mexico, and that means that will be Panama. A wee bit up the way, that's Bolivia. That's Colombia. That's Paraguay. Belize. Do you believe in life? Okay, well, thanks a sub. You're on a holiday in Fife. Lucky you. Got a bad cold, so not having the best time. Oh, it's a fucking waste. All that money spent going to Fife. Get well soon. Jacob, thanks a sub. Kablam and Obtar, thanks for subs and gift subs. Thank you very much. Holiday of a lifetime. Thrown away. Down, 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 down. Ghost. Prong. Oh, yes! That actually happened. That actually happened. How did he do it? How did he do it? Well, I saw the G, and the first thing I think when I see the O is I think like long. It's no long because it's a 5-letter fucking word. But I go like, and then something before the O, 2 letters, so it'd be like blah, tre. I saw P's available, the R is, no the T though. Prong. And then the buzz is gone. Because that guy's gone. Guy's long gone. Need new highs. When I was young and haven't needed anyone. Joey thinks it's sub. Hot dog. Hot dog. Word. Bug. Tweet. Peep. Pork. Peacock. Quack. Ham. Sham. Speed. Sound. Fraud. Noise. Showboat. And charlatan. Well, a charlatan, a quack, a sham, a fraud. They mean the same thing. We'll get the easy ones done. Not a word, not a sound, not a tweet. Would you do that? Peep. Tweet, no. Noise. I'm not sure of that. Pork. Ignore the pork and ham thing. They're trying to get you. Ignore ham, pork and hot dog. They're trying to catch you out. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Jumping frog. Hot dog. Something to be food. Something to be what you would get at a place. Something you would put in. Something. Right. I bet I can show Right, peacock, showboat. No, right. Peep. Not a peep. I mean, where else would that be? Peep. Where else would that be used here? Peep. A peep, not a word kind of thing. Sound. Tweet. Are you sure? What about noise? No, they noise. Are you sure? Are you sure? That was right. Yeah, one away though. Peep. Right, an utterance. Noise. Noise as an utterance. I don't know about that. I would dispute that one. Showboat. Peacock. I was thinking showboat. When you think of showboat, maybe you think about, you know, the paddles that go round and round. Hot dog goes round and round on the kind of hot things. Tweet. Tweet. Peacock. Peacock. Pork. Ham. I don't think I have to go like that. Ham, as an actual ham. You like ham burger. Or ham radio, whatever the fuck that is. Ham. Ham. Peacock. Showboat. Speed. No. What I'm going to do? Ham, fucking pork, hot dog, and fucking peacock. One away. Alright in. Bug. Alright in. Tweet. One who likes showing off, right? Showboat, peacock. I was right about that. Ham? Hot dog? Oh, this is just American Looney Tunes characters minus a letter. Bugs. Porky. Speedy Gonzales. And Tweety. Oh, you fucking bastard. One who likes showing off. Ham? I know like a kind of ham actor, but I thought that was just like just make kind of shite and a wee bit, no showing off, but ham actor. An actor who overacts or relies on stock gestures or mannerisms. Overacting or clumsy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that ham acting was specifically overacting. I suppose a lot of shite acting is overacting, isn't it? You've hardly got any complaints about somebody underacting. Hot dog. What? Hot dog. Show off to that. Informal, North American, and there it is. A person, especially a skier or surfer, who performs stunts or tricks. Never heard it. Never heard it. Now, I know I was talking about the summer of Cilla, but I actually feel like playing a game. Does that shock you? See that game? What's that game I was going to play? If I actually fucking bought it. Have I not got a game? Did I know? What's the name of it? Shite, it's called. What's it called? Shim or something? Skim? Shim? Fucking 19 quid! We've got mixed fucking reviews as well. Hold on. Let me see. 69% of the 49 user reviews for this. Only 49 reviews? What have I got myself into? Did this game just pop up in like kind of For You tab 2 fucking people, and I've got it in my head this is a game that everybody's playing? Have a look at CLICKOLDING. Right, hold on. He won't let me stop. I take it the whole joke's meant to be that the L and the I look like the letter U, so it looks like cuckolding. A game where the man in the corner of the hotel room wants you to click something. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Durin and Charlie, hungry. Sheila thinks of subs. I didn't watch the darts. Thoughts on Quaker Oats? No thoughts at this moment. But I did have porridge this morning, but it wasn't Quaker. Almost a year. Not quite. 1 month to go. Rove thinks of the bits. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. Sings no miracle. Sings. Oh, right, that's the thingy. Joey Kablam thanks for subs. Obtar thanks for sub. All right. Has it got any? CLICKOLDING £2.24. The man in the corner of your hotel room wants you to click something. He wants to watch you click it. I'm reading that as well, and that's all just in kind of normal sentence sort of, you know, case. But I have noticed that the C and the L, when together, look like a D, like dick. And I first noticed that with a van, a Tesco. Is it a Tesco van or Asda? And it had a big picture like fruit and veg, and it says freshly clicked rather than freshly picked. But it's clicked because it's internet shopping type of thing. But see, because the C and the L were so close together, it looked to me like freshly dicked. And I wonder if that's meant to be like that. So you can't see it, but... Right. Well, let's get this then. We'll see how many nudge, wink, winks are in it. Nudge, wink, winks. I mean, wink, winks are in it. Byronic, RGM, thanks for subs. There's that Nobody Wants to Die game that might be alright. Sounds good. Check that out. Right, give us a second. Switch your phone on, you're right. Right, where the fuck am I? Right, hold on. Right, let's do that. And then we'll do that. But rocks are heavier than feathers. That's right, rocks. Brilliant sketch. What was I doing? Why? Right. Oh, hold on. Just waiting for the payment to go through. And how about you? That's us. Right. Install content. That's it. So this is all kind of... So get ready, everybody, for some highly sexualized, kind of under the radar part here. If you know, you know. Here we go, it's exciting stuff. I fucking clicked that. Silly me. Right. Where are we? There it is. Play. Now, give me a nice wee intro. Give me a wee second to get this. There it is. Right, everybody got some depictions of suicide coming up, if that's your thing. Hold on. I'll stop it and then start it so you can see the intro, so you can make... Done.
Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you, there are certificates given to films which tell you broadly what the film is like. This film has been classified 18, which means it's for adults only. It's an offence for your shop to supply an 18 video to anyone under that age, so don't ask them to break the law. An 18 film will certainly have an adult theme and might well contain strong scenes of sex or violence, which could be quite graphic. It may also contain some very explicit language, which will frequently mean sexual swear words. The video certificates are there to give you the chance to make an informed choice. They allow you to have peace of mind and be entertained. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film.
Okay. Hi there. Do you have any videos with scenes of sex or violence? I wish to be entertained by such things. 30 minutes, something sexual, suicide, something. Okay. You had about 2 seconds to read that there. Okay. Ninja and Monk, thanks for subs. Favourite Simon, Bates or Mayo? Bates. Cure Puppy and Byronic, thanks for subs. Thanks again. Here we go. Oh, right. You know why you're here. Click it. Right, I will. Click it again. Good. Very loud. Keep clicking. I can only go like left and right. You're a fast clicker. I like that. The money's nearby. $40,000 cash, that's what you said you needed for the operation. That tally counter resets at 10,000 clicks. When it resets, you get the money. That's the deal. I didn't know if you'd come alone. Come, said come. Okay, get up. Get up. Right. Alright. I'll get up. Okay, let's get up. Space. Control. Oh, here we go. E, interact. Move, turn. Right. There we go, press D. Go to the window. Now open the blinds. I want to see how it feels. How's the variety? I missed that. The window there. Good, start clicking. No. No, I hate that. Close the blinds. That's That was awful. Keep clicking. We aren't going to do that again. Let's get a telly on. Could be a light in here. Be honest, is this your first time? Cold. Need a light on in here. That clicker means a lot to me, you know. If you leave, don't come back. No! We've been together a long time. I was lost, it found me. I can't click it the way you can. The way you run your fingers over it. The way its shape presses into you. You like it, don't you? Stop. Stop right there. It's so... Look at your... My horn's going through your arm. We're so close. Just wait. Wait a while. On just the right number. Just like that. That's real good. God. That was something else. Keep clicking. Right. It's my first time doing something like this. How quick, like, hold on, let's see, what's the quickest I can... Go to the hallway. Right. That's right, like that. Click slower. No. This is slow for me. Poke that alarm. You would call that an alarm, would you? I don't know. No. No. The alarm? Right, okay. Let's just do it. Let's just... Like, that's the alarm. Right, now click. Right. That kind of alarm. I don't know what I was expecting. Carry on. It's hot in here, okay. What's it called now? Okay, move. Click somewhere else. Right. I'm looking for something. Something else. I'll go here again. Look at that tiger painting. He doesn't know it hurts people. We don't get that. We get mines that torture us. Mine is trash. Sidey, thanks a sub. How many clicks your mouse good for? Couple of 100. I thought, well, you can give it what it deserves. I have to click to, there's some weird puppies out there, you know. I have to click to, there's a way to do this automatically, like, I can just hold the button down and I'll do that, but I've got anything that vibrates, anything that put it like, like that. Oh, I'm not reading. I should have been reading. Don't have to worry about that now. Change the temperature. There we go. You pulled a gun. Don't look at me. Don't turn around, right? Right. I've already turned her in. Something about this is wrong. Click somewhere else. Yeah, click there. What can I use to... Hold space? No, that's... I'm using left click. Do that, same thing. You know what I could do? Let me see if I can do that. What did I do? So space does it, right? So if I do memory recall, no, don't do that. I did do it on G2. Memory recall, and then 2, and then do lots of spaces like that, and then press that. Can I just do that? I can. Hey, what? Find a way into that bathroom. Oh, everybody got it now. Needs a key or something. Right, hold on. Got it. Needs a key, right? That'll probably be pitch black to use. I apologise. Nothing I can do about it. Yes. Can I click and tell that? In the bin maybe? I go pick something up. I want you to click in there. Right. I'm in there. Right, here we go. So. Jason, Lotticopter, SG thinks of subs. It's actually really bad. Don't ruin the joke, my man. But Delicious thinks of sub. I don't know where that was bought, that jacket. Oh, sorry. Off your hands. Oh, I'm missing this. Missing this game. I mean, it isn't too good. SG, minus, Sidey, AK, Greenock, Pecora, White, Leeds thinks of subs. Somebody said, read my sub message. White Leeds, new Joker 2 trailer out at 2 PM today. Thank you very much. Berk, Ninja, Monk from Havana. Thanks again, thanks for subs. Oh, sorry. Right. I just apologised to the game there. Said sorry to the game. I think we can do more. How many's that? About 50 at a time. I think we can do better than that. Memory recall, press that button and then do. Let's see. Will that work? Wonder if that's the maximum amount that I can do with my keyboard. I'll just look at him until he does something. Remember, it's about reading. The man was perfect. I stood there for hours while he looked at me while I couldn't move. You're covering the dialogue? Oh no. I made this mask, but I got close. I almost got very close. It took a while to find this place. Needed something quiet, clean. Where someone wouldn't ask questions. Place where someone wouldn't shout, ruin it. And then rooms. A lot of things don't fit. Most things don't fit, especially now. I feel it on my skin. I like how I feel in here. The sound of the clicker again. Got to get to 10,000 and I get the money. Been a while since it rang like that. What? I didn't get the ring bit, but kind of slid and chunked into place. And the older you get, the less of them you have. How's it going, everybody? You look at someone like me and that makes it feel better, doesn't it? How'd you click so fast? Got it on a macro key thing on my keyboard. Ways you'll never know. Skinner saw Clipper, thanks to subs. Oh, Park Ranger cabin. Wonder what my wife would say if she knew I was here. Lovely beans. I get a fucking scanner to go. Thanks to subs. I have a wife, a daughter and a son. Delicious. Thanks again. Done 3, daughters 8. Right, when's this suicidal bit coming up then? We waited, wanted them to help raise each other. What could I tell them? That I had a dream? Right, here we go. Strangle and cut and break things for a dream. Right, this is me manually clicking. Take a thing apart. Till just did right. Or oh, come back here, right? On the bed where you were before. Right. We're almost done. I need you to keep clicking. Fast, slow, doesn't matter. You can't hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. I am strong. Hurry up and fucking shoot that into your boys, you fucking bore. Thank you. Bye bye.
Howdy, folks. Chad and Shakespeare's. Don't know if you've heard of us before, but how's everyone doing tonight? We've got a little song here about the end of the world. Kiss me, the world is ending.
How much is that? Uninstall. We're getting a refund. I streamed it. I got there was entertainment at it. I don't get refunds anymore. It just felt a wee bit unethical to me. I'm not the most ethical of people, but it just feels a wee bit unethical. Add to done, my done folder. That's done. So, there's still gameplay after the credits. Well, it's a shame I didn't know that because it didn't make that clear to me. Shame there wasn't gameplay before the credits though. Nice one. Get Cilla on. Well, let's try it. Like, we need to actually, while we're still remembering Cilla for yesterday, we need to, please no Cilla. I'll do what I want. If you don't like it, go and fuck off to somebody else's stream and have fun there. Good luck with that. How to clean a sponge the right way and when you should definitely throw it out. What was that again? Right, aye. So, I went on here, and then I realised it wasn't here. Surprise, Cilla. And I'm going to take that off of that quick thingamabob. Right? And TV Gold's the one I want. What was that? No. That's the one. Episode 9 was the last episode of the 4th series. In it, wait a minute, let's no get excited yet. Let me get lots of text on the screen. And then search for a series 5. Episode 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go. Wait a minute, I've seen this one. Have I? I mean, I recognise that green, unless she's worn up. What? Is that the one at the airport? It fucking is. We've seen this one.
Being recorded on TV now. It's really Cilla, acts amazed, keeps...
Well, the ambitions.
Oh, that's it. And that's the one who, I'd like to be that kind of camera operator and all that. Obviously, this person's got connections. No. What was that again? No. They sort of work there on a bit of work experience because their dad works there. Look, got the wait. What was that again?
And this is it, lad. The big night has arrived.
Yeah.
You're not worried, are you?
No.
No.
No. It was a phone call, wasn't it?
Cards up at me at the moment.
And what did they say? What did the cards say?
You are being recorded on TV now. It's really Cilla, acts amazed, keep talking.
Well, are you acting amazed?
Right, so then there was that person with that. Now, why am I clicking through something I've already seen? Because now we've got a bit of history. And that is... so there you go. Remember I was saying yesterday, I was trying to remember, that's right, what was that programme where every week or every episode, the phone that was used was a new, interesting type of phone? And then I realised it was this. It was actually this that I was fucking watching at that time. Surprise, surprise, reminded me of Surprise, Surprise.
Let's see.
Right, so why am I watching this? Because in the previous episode, which was the end of the last series, so they've had lots of time, Gordon here, whatever his name is, Gordon, think, did a wee thing. Does anybody know this person, that person, these names, this photo? The thing with the watch, with the possible bullet that went into it. All of that. What I want to see, because this whole section got chopped out, I'm pretty sure, eventually, even though we're fucking 5 series in. I want to know, is any of this interesting or worthwhile? This bit, his bit, within the programme, for the viewers, no us. Because if he's just gone like that, this person's looking for this person's looking for that person, here's a watch that was given to somebody by somebody's pal by a soldier in the Second World War. See if by next week or the week after that or the week after that, there's nothing. Remember last week I told you about the watch? We found the person and here they are. Unless there's that, this is all pointless.
Teddy?
Yes, this is called Bliss, not my own. Say hello to your Auntie Cilla. Go on, hello.
Hello.
Not interested.
I must say...
Glad.
Not interested. Get on with it.
Pouring in, literally by the sackful. And I just hope we can be as successful this year as we were last. Mavis Danks sent us this splendid picture, hoping to contact...
No.
Remember last series, Mavis Danks sent us this splendid picture.
We're needing to do this properly. what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to TV Gold, new tab. We're going to do this by the book. We're not going to miss a fucking thing. We're going to do it by the book. We're going to fucking cross the T's, dot the I's. Everything. Last series could have been any... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. This here is the last episode. That's right. Okay, I do apologise. Aye, that could have been anyone, right? But let's focus on what happened on this last episode, right?
I mean, recently we found the two girls whose picture photo located with his pals to have four and enough spare parts to build pictures of 10...
Right.
Well, thanks.
Right.
Now, aren't these sweet? They are pictures of 10 moonbeams, a troupe of acrobatic dancers from Liverpool who were started by Lillian St. John in 1937.
They are not pictures. It's a single picture. Anyway, keep that in mind. What we're doing right now is, this is the last episode of the previous series. He's making appeals to people. Do you know this person? This person's looking for that person. Here's this photo. Do you recognise it? This person wants to get in touch. I'm now going to have a look at the first episode of the next series to see if any of the things that he's saying on this episode are brought up. If no, if after all that time there's been no progress, then this whole section is a lot of shite, and I don't care if in the next episode of the new series he says, well, we did find this person, we weren't interested. This one here.
Catherine Simpson was in the troupe and hasn't seen her friends since then. Their names include Mabel and Edna Jones, Frances Kelly,
the 10
May
moonbeams.
Lewis, Doreen
Keep
Hunter,
that in mind.
Marion Boyd.
Right.
If you know any of these ladies, call us. Now, this is a long shot. This pocket watch.
Pocket watch, keep that in mind. Right, move on.
Perhaps we could answer that question if we could find him. Please help us. Now, as this is our last show, a quickie blitz. We're looking for Royston Wheeler, last seen in St Albans. Stuart McCabe, known as Colin, seen in London 12 years ago. Kathleen Corbett, Stuart McCabe, known as...
What's that got to do with us? What do we get out of this?
We're looking for Royston Wheeler, last seen in St Albans. Stuart
Is that it?
Quickie blitz. We're looking for Royston Wheeler, last...
Everybody, it's a new series. So, you remember in the last episode of the last series, we're looking for different people. Somebody was looking for Royston Wheeler for St Albans. Good news! The person, John Smith, who was looking for Royston, has found him and they've met up.
Seen in St Albans. Stuart McCabe, known as Colin, seen in London 12 years ago.
Is he not known as fucking Stuart? I mean... Right.
Kathleen Corbett, who worked for H.R. Howard and Sons till it closed in 1980.
I knew somebody who... he'd go by his name, but that was actually... Well, the name he'd go by was his middle name. Like, I remember seeing his full name. I was like, wait a minute. So you use your middle name? You get people who use their middle name, don't you?
Kathleen and Patricia
Then shows the full name then.
Roddy, last seen in Northern Manchester 29 years ago when they were children. Ian and Annie Campbell, last known to be on the Isle of Wight in 1935.
Right.
If you can help with any of these searchline items, please call us on 01 205 5...
Who knows, maybe that happens first. The person goes, aye. Who's looking for me? Did they actually say who's looking?
We're looking for Royston Wheeler, last seen in St Albans. Stuart McCabe.
Right. Right, so do you think maybe what would happen there is possibly...
Quickie Blitz. We're looking for Royston Wheeler last...
If you were Royston Wheeler, are you meant to phone up and go like that? I'm Royston Wheeler. Well, listen, we've got a surprise for you. We'd like you to come in at the programme. What is that about? Well, obviously it's a good surprise, you know, don't worry, it's not about you owe somebody money or anything like that. And then you're sitting in the audience as you're Royston Wheeler. And they go, come on down. And then somebody comes out claiming to be like your brother or your dad, something like that, and you've never seen the person in your life, and it's a lot of shite you've got. A dad. They're at it. Or the other way around, you could phone up and go, I am Royston Wheeler. You could do that whole thing. Nothing will come for this, right? So,
if you can help with anything,
right.
Our researchers will be there to answer your calls until 10 o'clock tonight. If you can't get through, if the lines are in television
right.
London...
Right.
May I ask why I'm saying that on this last programme? Well, don't worry, Searchline will be back in the new series.
Thanks a lot, Gordon.
And it was
and
that
now it's
moment
time.
there. Right. So here is the first episode of the next series. I don't care what he's got to say about anything else that happened in the other episodes. That was like about a fucking year ago. Nobody gives a fuck. Let's see.
Now, do you remember last series, Mavis Danks sent us this splendid picture? Hoping
No,
you
that's
got
not...
in
No.
touch. You can
No.
see
No.
has changed a bit since last year. For this new series, we're introducing an additional Searchline service, an opportunity for some of you to make your own personal appeals. And we're going to kick off in this programme with Richard Horsley from Hartlepool, Cleveland.
I'm trying to find my brother.
No, no.
He was born in Hartlepool.
No, 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 no. No, no. No. Skip. We can't have any new appeals. We're still dealing with the other stuff.
She's a Bedlington...
But we've seen this one. We've seen this one. But I want to see if anything's mentioned for that last episode.
Terrier, and it was one just like her that won this medal. It is in...
Don't care.
You or any of your... because Goldseeker was born in 1894, which means by...
Get on with it.
Great.
Get on with it.
On the other hand, I could be wrong. Now, this medal was found by Joan Clifford whilst on holiday...
Get on with it.
Not just from the Germany. He's been trying to trace his pal David Newby. David and Michael served together.
Get on with it.
If you're watching, but it is still over water. In fact, the Firth of Forth. In 1961, Alex Waters...
This is new stuff.
...into the river rescue. All three were eventually hauled in either...
Next.
Teach young.
Absolute bollocks.
We shall see you later.
So...
Well, now, have you noticed there are new art?
So, what was that then? How many things were there? And it's funny, this is kind of like, they did this on the Krypton Factor that he used to present. You would watch a video, a wee sketch kind of thing, or a wee scene, sometimes something for an actual existing film rather than something that's just made for the programme. And then you've got to remember, they'll say, how many glasses are on the tray that the waiter brought? What colour was what was the name of the, you know, like that kind of thing? How many, with that wee bit that he did there, did he say, so you remember that in the last series or the last episode or something, this happened? Well, we found them. One from the last series, and that was the whole of the last series. Obviously, in the last series, there will have been episodes where he's talked about something that happened like 3 episodes before. But a lot of these things would have been filmed back to back. Anyway. They might have all been, wait a minute. How often do you think these were filmed? Anyway, you know what we're going to do then? Episode fucking 2. Let's see. Have we seen this one? It's a fucking Superman guy. Remember it said, in a previous fucking series, he wanted to be Superman.
Lanchester.
Yeah.
Military
Wait a minute, I don't remember this too. Wait a minute. Fuck me, look, I just saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was a fucking swastika or something. And you know, like, you're that used to seeing dodgy things in the 80s, you forget, no, it's no fucking 1930s fucking Germany. Wait a minute. Right, we've seen this. I'm forgetting some of this. Wait a minute. I don't remember that. Everybody. I don't think. How did we see some of it but no all of it? Hold on, let me just check it the last bit. Do I watch the whole episode and then, you know, you get to the end and... No, I don't recognise that old guy at the end there. Cure Puppet says I'm off to get some sleep. Bye, everyone. Can I just say, I noticed somebody else saying I'm off. Maybe they're joking about the game, that game being shite or something. There's a favour, everybody. See if anybody in the chat says, I'm away. Do not say goodbye to them. Do not say goodbye, because people will, for attention, I'm not saying this is the case with them, but they'll start going, right, that's me away. That's me away. Right, that's me away. And they'll get this feeling that everybody's fucking off. That's me away now, you know, I'm away now, bye. Bye, I'm away. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give them the attention. Right? Just ignore. Ignore. Right? Because it will start... People will start going like that. I'm going to say that I'm leaving this stream now. I'm not watching this stream anymore. It's very offensive to me, very hurtful. Very inconsiderate, bad etiquette. I mean, sometimes people do let others know in case they carry on chatting. Who's going to carry on chatting? Who? Me? I'm not talking to them. Anybody else in the chat? They can chat with each other privately on WhatsApp or Discord or something. This isn't a chat room. This isn't 0055 0055. Anybody remember that? This isn't an 0898 number. What do I look like? An 0898 number to you?
That's one for the blooper reel.
Average and Thrill Hughes thinks the subs. Which is better, Vine or TikTok? Probably TikTok. Because you can do Vines, in a sense, in TikTok. But obviously I did like Vine, the 6-second limitation. What's better for society? Vine. But once you start going down the road of what's better for society, like imagine social media's bad for society, TikTok's bad for society, and all that. You know what you're actually saying is bad for society, really? Underneath it all, when you go say it. People, exactly. Anything that involves people being exposed to other people is a bad thing. Average, and Mullet thinks the subs. I saw an episode of Long Lost Family with Davina where they showed one of these clips from Surprise Surprise and finally matched the people up like 30 years later. Too little, too late. Too much heartache. They shouldn't have done it. They should have opened that old wound. Clusterfuck Porter with some laugh. Humble, handsome, ZZ, thanks to the subs. What's the biggest surprise you ever had? Finding out I could change. Universal and Nico, Skinasaw, lovely beans, thanks to the subs. How do we free Scotland? Scotland is already free. Also, if you're talking about independence, Scotland, the people of Scotland were given the opportunity to decide to leave the UK, and they decided not to. Right? Let's not act like we're under the fucking cosh. Let's not act like we're in a dictatorship. Let's not victimise ourselves or anything like that. We were given the opportunity. I voted yes to independence. Most people voted no, and that's that. It's settled for a generation. It is the settled will. Is that an expression, or am I imagining that? The settled will. Have I just invented that? The settled will. There you go, look. Devolution in Scotland, the settled will, look, is actually talking about specifically this. In a speech to the Scottish Labour Party conference in 1994, the then leader of the UK Labour Party, John Smith, referred to a Scottish Parliament as the settled will of the Scottish people. What does that mean? What does the settled bit mean? Or does it mean will as in I will? As in no, that's what you do when you fucking die. This is our will. This is what we want to happen. This is what we wanted. Settled as in I, like concluded. The settled will as in this is what we want, and it is done, and that's it done. The settled willy. Nice one. It's Lowland Fine Wine, thanks to subs. The best part of my day is seeing you smile. Average, thanks to subs, thanks again. If I've already thanked you. I've got to stop talking about shit like that. That annoys me. Fucking free Scotland. Gives a fucking break. Right. Right, well, let's fucking watch this one then. There we go. We've seen bits of it and we'll skip through.
Our audience tonight don't know we're watching them, but there are surprises in store for Karen Matthews, who wants to brighten up the daily grind with a song and dance.
The audience will know they're being watched because this is the 5th series and they are on the programme because they know how it all works.
Harry and Brian, just 2 out of 3 million squaddies looking to up the daily grind with a song and them, but there are surprises in store for Karen Matthews, who wants to brighten up the daily grind with a song and dance.
Karen Matthews? Is that her that pretended that her Wayne was missing? Right.
Harry and Brian, just 2 out of 3 million squaddies looking for an old pal. And Carl Kruger, who thinks his brother was lost to him more than 40 years ago. For these people and more, it's Surprise, Surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Unexpected hit you.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise, you see. Surprise, surprise. That's the surprise, you see. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Lip synced. Notice a lot of people these days say lip sync rather than mime. Used to call it miming all the time. She's miming. And it's all lip sync. I mean, lip sync was an expression back then as well. Obviously, they got the band Lip Sync, different spelling, but always called it miming here. Never did watch it. I like that wee bit. Kiki, thanks for the bits. That opening musical number is an ode to mediocrity. They'll be studying it for centuries to come. You new to this? You sound like a newcomer to mediocrity, Kiki. Get right into it until you lose your fucking lose your mind. Until you can't tell anymore if you don't like something or no, you can't tell. Do I like this ironically or do I like it for real? I don't know who the fuck I'm anyway. Bulletta, Chairman, Reedy, thanks for subs. Give us a wee second.
Hello and welcome to Surprise, Surprise, the show where surprising things happen to the most surprising people. And you know, you can see some surprising things as well if you keep your eyes open.
Do you think we're going to get a wee moment where she's just going to say something like what she just said there? You see some surprising things if you keep your eyes open, right? And then she goes like, you do? And then people will laugh at that. Oh yes, you can, something like that. Oh yes, you can. And then people laugh going, I know what she means now. She's talking about like looking through the windies. Somebody's windy and see them having a wank or something. Remelime, thanks to the sub.
I mean, the other day, me and Bobby went out for a meal. And on the menu was written, the chef special. And somebody had written underneath, well, he might be special, but his food's rotten. Oh, but enough of that. Let's get on with the show.
Very good.
Now, last week, if you remember, I phoned Den Watts. Desperate Den who wanted to fly through the air like Superman. And here he is.
Oh, that was like the last episode. Like we've seen that, right? We've seen this. We watched this about a year ago, right? This bit.
Surprise, surprise.
All you need to know
How you feeling, Dad?
is that he goes, "I want to be Superman," right? Right? They did that, right? Let's just skip on.
Ago since the start of national service.
Fucking brilliant.
It's 40 years ago since the start of national service. Now, how many of you remember scenes like these?
Fucking gets in. I mean, 40 years ago. 1948, they started national service. Is that what they're saying? Only went on for a few years. Suppose it made sense back then. Because you'd be like that, right? Fucking 1914 to 1918, we're in a world war with Germany. 1939 to 1945, second fucking world war with Germany again. You'd be like that, right? So we're due another one, like maybe 20 years. I mean, things are different now. They're fucking split right down the middle, and half it's fucking owned by Russia, and etc., right? But you never know, right? We need to train every cunt how to use guns, because there'll probably be a world war in the 60s. 1960s will be another world war, so we need to get everybody all trained up, and then after a few years, and maybe a bit like that. Actually, oh no, it's fine now. It's fine now. It's all right. We're all right. Plus, with nuclear bombs, you can just go like that. We don't need to send any fucking troops anywhere. We'll just go all in with the chips like that, and just go like that. We're going to nuke. We're just going to nuke. We'll nuke you back. Don't care. Are you there? No, we don't. We're going to nuke you. You can nuke us. Don't care. We don't care if we die. Are you there? No, we don't. Advise you to back down. Advise you to back down. We don't care if we die. Then on you go. Send it right now then if you don't care. Send your nukes to us right now if you don't care. We don't care. Then send your fucking nukes. Want me to do it? Because I'll fucking do it right now. You want me to do it? I'll do it. Because I tell you, even if I wasn't going to do it, I've got to do it now if you're pushing me into it, because I'm going to look like a right fucking clown if I don't. Give me a way out of this. Give me a way out. Just get it undone with. Get the whole fucking thing undone with. It better happen before I fucking die, I'll tell you that. I was watching The Road, the film The Road. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. What was I get? 3 out of 5 or something? I liked it. On you go, tell me to read the fucking book. I thought something like that would be nice. Providing I know I've got 6 months to live. So let's say I get diagnosed with something. I find a lump or something like that, and I go to the doctor and they go, have you had your prostate checked? No, I'm too embarrassed to have your finger up my arse. I'm a wee bit kind of embarrassed about that kind of thing. Well, you should have, because you're going to die in 6 months. If you're lucky. Just to double check. Lucky meaning... Because I don't give a fuck if I die or no, so I take it by lucky you mean if I'm lucky, as in that's the longest I'm going to live. Because I'm kind of the opposite. Anyway, right. if I've got 6 months to live, then I would like some sort of cataclysmic scenario just to bring it all to an end, to tie it up. I would fucking hate to be lying on my deathbed and life still goes on. You know, lying on your deathbed and you just get the feeling that, you know, you're hearing stuff going by outside, people driving about, going about their business, going to things, doing things, and just living on. Like you don't matter. Do you know what I mean? Hearing a motor going by and they're playing music. You might be like that. No. If I die, if I'm dying, yous are all dying, we're all dying. Does anybody else feel the same way? That the world shouldn't go on without you? Does anybody else? One person said aye, so we all agree then, right? I love Earth. Without you in it though? Fuck off. Oh, that's nice. 50 Pocket says I want everyone else to die, but not me. How good would it be to be an astronaut in space and then watch a nuclear war kick off? You get to watch it for space. See it all fucking light up and everything. And you've got like food and I don't know, you're in some sort of space station or something, and you've got food and drink to last you for like a year, and they've also given you some sort of drug thing that if you are in, if something really goes wrong and you can't get back down to Earth or something, it'll fucking kill you very quickly. It'll put you to sleep first, and then that cyanide shite, which is actually might be quite painful. It's meant to be like getting fucking suffocated or something. You just fall asleep and you die. 10 acid tabs. Aye, that would kill you, right, 3D. Ten acid. Because that's what acid does to you. You take 10 acid and you just slowly slip away into unconsciousness and then death. Watching it all kick off. And then communications going off because everybody's fucked and all the systems are done. You can watch all happen and then like it's like fireworks. And you finally got fucking peace. Looking down at all. Trying to get it in your head. The amount of fucking misery happening down there. You can't do it. You're above it all. Literally. Above it all. What would be good is if you were in a position to somehow make it better. You're on the space station and they say, we need you to see, it's good that you're up there. Now, what you need to do is you need to, no. Perhaps you don't understand what we're saying. We need you, no, I understand the whole thing. I'm not doing it. Why, are you scared? I think you can do this. I'm not doing it. I choose not to. I've got my biscuits. Tea. No, I'm alright. You'll go down in history as it. No, what? There's no. Oh, there is no history anymore. For what I'm seeing, for my point of view here, I am history, exactly. I am history. You're speaking to history. You talk to me about history. I am history. Oh, it'd be, oh God. Getting to say that, and it's true. Oh my God. Gives me. I feel like I'm getting the tingles that I get when I used to ruin games, sabotage games in Grand Theft Auto 4, Cops and Crooks, or when I'm being an arsehole in Dead by Daylight, Survivor, getting that cold feeling of I've done something really fucking bad. It's what's it like? It's like, you know how roller coasters give you, I don't know the fucking science it, but it's almost kind of like it gives you the adrenaline rush, or maybe horror films as well, gives you the adrenaline rush of falling to your fucking death. Or with horror stuff, gives you, horror films maybe give you the sort of adrenaline rush of fear. But without the thing that normally causes that fear, which is fucking mortal danger. Well, with stuff like sabotaging games, trolling and that kind of thing, you get that adrenaline feeling out of doing something bad, which normally maybe you would get an adrenaline, some sort of feeling at it, because you've done something bad, which being a human, being a social animal, normally means it's the same as fucking death, really. It's the same as they're probably going to burn me at the fucking stake for this. I'm probably going to get flayed alive for this. It's like that, but without the consequences. Cooked alive, aye, in a nice garlic butter. You're breaking the social contract, aye, but without any actual consequences. You get to do these things that are socially unacceptable, but it's not actually a big deal. It's just a fucking stupid game. But you've got it into your head. I can't do that. I'm a survivor in the Dead by Daylight team. I can't then block doorways. Oh, I'm playing fucking Call of Duty. Or something. One of the ones you can body block, like Counter-Strike. Oh no, I body blocked a teammate deliberately to get them shot just for a fucking laugh. You get that feeling that you've done something really fucking bad in the real world. You get that. But you've not actually done anything. You've just been sitting there like that. And in the same sort of way, just imagining being in space and saying that. Just imagining it. It's complicated, isn't it? The old mind. Mary thinks at fiver. Got to grease them on a pack last minute. What you must have travel essentials. Toothbrush. It's not essential, mind you, because you can buy one earlier. Travel battery. I got fucking 2 batteries. 3, in fact. A big one and a kind of weird one. Give me a second. Aye, school holidays. miserable bastards. Having a wee chuckle about it. Fucking brilliant World Wars, man.
Oh, doesn't that bring back memories?
Oh. I'm not Calvin, thanks to sub. It's kind of like Starship Troopers in a way, isn't it? Remember what they're doing is they're training for the possibility of having to fucking gun people down. Waggle, thanks to sub. But you've got to do that. You can't let it get into your head. You can't get in a situation like that. You can't be like that. It's shite that we're having to do this. I mean, it's wrong to kill people regardless of what they've done. Regardless. You can't. You got to be jovial, joyful about it. Otherwise you won't be able to do it. We wouldn't have won the fucking war if we didn't have a laugh about it. That's why George Formby was at least 50% of the reason why Hitler shot himself. Two first 8, 12, 16, 20, the task of pints, run, wanks, donuts. You can't move on to the next one until you've completed it. Right, wait a minute. Hi Brian, 24 hours to complete this challenge. 8, 12, 16 and 20. The tasks are pints, run in kilometres, wanks and donuts. You can't move on to the next one until you've completed the previous. What number would you choose for each task and in which order? I wouldn't do any of it because anything that involves pints I wouldn't be able to do because I no longer drink. So that is that. I can't run because my knee's fucked. But if I was still drinking, run 24 hours. 12 hours, so that's 24 hours to do that. Right. My preference would be 8 kilometre run, 12 wanks, 16 pints and 20 donuts. And it has to be done in that order. 24 hours. Not a fucking chance, 24 hours. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Benny D thinks a sub. Dust after 3. Didn't say anything's got to come out.
Yeah, not for me, I was too young. Oh, yes, I was. Oh, you're cruel to me. Actually, how many ex-servicemen have we got sitting out there in our audience tonight? Come on, there must be 1 or 2, because there were 3 million of you. Come on, give us a wave. Oh, yes, there are 2 likely lads sitting down there on the 3rd row. Yes, you look as if you've done a bit of service. Come and join us, lads, please. Come on, Matt. Yes, you too.
They knew they were getting up. They knew. They weren't like that there. You want us to get up? They're just like that. Yeah, okay.
How do you do?
Oh, nice. Yes, are you going on your holidays? What are your names? Tell us your names.
Walter Harrison.
You're Walter.
Yeah.
Walter Harrison, and what's your name?
Brian Hayton.
Wait a minute. 1988 was finished 43 years before. Let's say 65, possibly. I mean, it's not just national service, is it? I mean, 40. Could be. Could have. No. If he, let's say he's what age is that? 60s, early 60s maybe. Provably Korean War at 18. 49. Early 60s. That could be fucking like late 50s or something. Could be my age. Could be fucking 49. So even if he's 60, go back 43 years. Fucking 17? 43? You think he's fucking 17? The Second World War? Right at the end of it? That's right at the end of it. Like Fort fighting in a fucking... No.
And you're Brian. Yes. Now, how long is it since you left the service? It's a long time ago.
37 years for me.
Where were you serving, by the way?
Oh, I was all over. York.
Wait a minute. Are these the ones that were serving there at fucking... what was it? Like South Africa or something like that? Egypt, that's right.
Trieste.
Yeah.
Then Chester.
Yeah.
Military hospital.
Now, you are actually mates, aren't you?
Mm.
And you live close to one another now, don't you, in Fleetwood?
Yeah, we do now, yeah.
I like this, by the way. I like this. She's right what she said about ready for like look like you're going on holiday. I like this. This is light. This is light. This is fun.
Now, yeah.
Yes, and you kept in touch with each other all over those years.
Yeah.
But there's one fella missing, isn't there?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Peter Hoy.
Peter Hall. How long is it since you've seen him?
37 years.
Is it really? Well,
Thankfully.
You're not going to wait any longer, because surprise, surprise. Peter's behind the screens. Come in, Peter.
Thank you. Good deal. Actually, you might think he looks like a lot older than him because he's bald. But right, I know he's got his specs kind of hiding it there, but look at the jawline here, right? Look at that. Look at his skin. Right, you can't quite see the wrinkles at the eyes. He's kind of leaned forward a wee bit, like he's a bit old, but take that hair, right? You know, this old style fucking Peter Cushing sort of hairstyle. Shave that all kind of short. Tell him to straighten his back up a wee bit if possible. Get a t-shirt on him or something like that. I tell him to straighten up. Because that's kind of like, you know, old man sort of posture. He could pass for his 40s. He could be younger looking than them. Let's get a good look at the eyes though. When you see that. No, but still. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at that there. Wee dimple and everything. This just makes him kind of look sort of grey and all this. Can I shave that? Oh, short. Imagine just completely bald. Just like, no, I want, no, just like crop it down with clippers, but actually completely bald head in a sort of cool sort of way. Get these, like, these are fucking old, these are like old man specs. It's like he's doing everything to make himself look older. I mean, look at this.
They won't have heard that, he said.
Like, he looks like he's much older than them. Not much, but he looks kind of like, you know, kind of borderline fucking 80.
Where's all the black hair gone? Oh, you were in station.
Ah, wait a minute. Wait. Still though, so he could look like Carol. What's his name? Carol. No Pilkington. No Vorderman. Sorry, Carl. 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 Carol. Let's see if anybody gets it for a gear. Another wee. Is it Carol? Carol Hyde. He could go for. I mean, look. Carol Hyde for Underworld, right? He's kind of a bit wrinkly, right? Kind of bit wrinkly there. He. So much here, but this is maybe a few years ago. I don't know. You can sort of tell. He's not got much. He's still got many wrinkles in his, you know, right there. But it's hard to see. I'm not making a good point here. But my point is, I think he could look the same. But he doesn't want it. Just say it if he wants to. You could have a kind of, you know, like Grease sort of transformation type of thing where he goes away and comes back and everybody's like that. It could have like a Calamity Jane when she wears a dress, but that's no an age thing. That's a kind of femininity thing. Keep that. He could go away, get his hair all kind of cropped in, change the specs to something a bit kind of cooler. Change the fucking suit. Wear what that other guy's wearing. You know, sort of white and all that stuff. He's on holiday. Calamity Jane dance scene. Here we go. Aye. He could come in like this. So he's had the kind of makeover and everything. See, Calamity Jane by this point has been wearing like trousers and, you know, like a jacket, you know, like a guy and all that, you know, that type of thing. And she's coming to the ball here. She's got this big coat on. This was 1953. This is what people would be like if he changed the specs. So he goes away, changes the specs, Gets that hair fucking crop so you don't see all the grey and it's not that old way. Get this to, I don't know, you know, like this. Fantastic, like me. Like me. Look youthful like me. But these specs have got to fucking go. And he would get this reaction. So he's not seen yet. He's not seen that, you know, her wearing the dress, right? And look. Already people like, what is that calamity? What? That's the reaction that he would get. And he could play it down like that. Like what is it? Look like this. I know this film. I know this film back to front, upside down, inside out. And then he'll go for a wee dance, and just like Calamity Jane, they'll be like, "What was his name?" I say it's John. Is that John?
Wonder what happened to her.
That's what they'd all be saying about him.
Oh, you were stationed in Chester, weren't you, in the medical corps? Is that right?
Yes, we were, yes.
Yes, and a little bird told me that, you know, you used to have a...
That can't be Charles. Why, he's beautiful. Wonder what happened to him. Nightsay, Greylag, Northkin, thanks to subs. Ben and Noel, Benny, thanks to subs. Some of the Cilla's back.
Nickname you three because of your surname. Yeah. Now, that was the 3 H's, wasn't it? Yes, and they had another name too.
Wait, sorry.
Now, that was the 3 H's, wasn't it?
Sorry, would you rather be somewhere else? Look at this.
Three, because of your surname. Yeah. Now, that was the 3 H's, wasn't it? Yes, and...
I'm so sorry like that. When you're on, surprise, surprise, try not to look like you would like to be anywhere else. I'm sorry, everybody. Give us a wee second. Banter box.
I want to speak to James here. It's James, isn't it? When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong.
Oh!
You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you...
Where I was sitting, I can see your belly. And that was right over there at the back of the room.
I'd got these people at the front. These people at the front.
These people down here,
Sorry, I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on.
Go on. No, say, go on. No, please, let's go. Let's go. No, go on.
Seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it. Here we go.
One more. Do you want one more?
If you fancy the Jonas Brothers, cover your belly.
And they had another name too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can you remember that? What the nurses and staff used to call you?
The 3 Orange.
The 3 Orange, yes. What sort of things did you get up to then?
You really want to know?
Yes. I bet you've got an awful lot to chat about. You've got 36, 37 years to catch up on, haven't you?
Yeah, long time.
And we'll let you get on with that.
He can't wait.
Catch up
He can't
with
wait.
Carol G's now because he's going to let the train take the strain.
War crimes coming out. I don't want you know, I don't want it to get sued or anything like that. But the one on the left does seem a wee bit nervous about it. Turn up a wee bit. It's quite quiet. The one on the left's a wee bit like.
You see, we had a letter from 12-year-old Josephine Cook, who says that her 25-year-old cousin Karen Matthews commutes by train every weekday from Leatherhead in Surrey to Waterloo. And she says she's fed up with all the miserable-looking people she's sitting next to on the
We had a
train.
pact. We had a pact. Aye. Shit, that was what's a ward we were in?
So our Bob went off to Leatherhead to see if he could do something about it.
I'm a ticket collector.
Really funny.
And I'm waiting for a
Really
daily commuter
good.
from here. Her name is Karen Matthews. And today's journey into town is going to be slightly different for Karen. I've just got to make an announcement. Excuse
Bit of a
The next train is for Ashton, Epsom, Elwell West, Stoneleigh, Worcester
Bit of a ruined
Park,
name
Gloucester
now.
Park, Rains Park, Wimbledon, Clapham Junction and Waterloo only.
hold on, mods, let me do it. Somebody fucking spamming in the fucking bastarding. Go, mods, just chill out. Sorry, I'll get it. I'll get it. I can understand you're a bit busy. And maybe I'll be too busy to pay out a Christmas hamper. We'll see. Busy time, that time of year. Can I just say to all the mods, any mods who are going like that, what actually is the state of play with the dimples, the shortbread dimples that we're getting? How things looking so far at the end of July here? It's looking very good for you. They're looking very good. There's been very, very minimal dimple deductions. So don't worry about it. Minimal. Trevor, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Ollie Mars, thanks to sub. Will you be involved in the Olympics in your streams over the next few weeks? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be involved in the Olympics in my streams over the next few weeks.
Tickets, please.
I'm going to have a hassle.
I'm sorry, this is Karen Matthews. Karen Matthews! Hello! Karen, my word! Surprise, surprise! How are you, Karen?
No way.
I came back off holiday yesterday.
That's why you're so brown, yes?
Yeah, and well, my
She didn't really recognise him there at first. Wonder what she thought was going on with the cameraman though. River Pond Lake, thanks to sub.
He rang me up this morning, and oh god, it's really embarrassing.
That's one of your favourite sayings, isn't it? I'm really embarrassed. Let me tell you, Karen, that your cousin
Yeah.
Josephine wrote and told us that you really get fed up with these daily journeys on the train because all the boring passengers and all that.
Josephine?
Yes. And that they all look so miserable and your ambition apparently, Karen, is to do a song and dance routine on a train and cheer up the commuters. Is that right?
What does his breath like?
Well, Karen, what we're going to do. We've also got some people you might know, some friends of yours and relatives of yours that are also going to help, and we're going to entertain all the passengers on the train this morning. And these are Karen's relatives. Karen, come back here. Because I wonder about the stage, but we'll tidy you up. And you all right, everybody?
What do you mean? We'll tidy up. What happened? What are you sure about anyway, or the state of me? I mean, this is her. She doesn't like her hair, but is she saying she's having a bad hair day because she's came out? You know, she's out. She didn't do her hair that morning. She must have. What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
And cheer passengers and really embarrassed.
What?
Brown, yeah.
Hold on.
Surprise, surprise. How are you, Karen?
What
are you on about?
I came back off holiday yesterday.
But you're fucking putting your... What are you doing?
Well, my friends have been ringing me up this morning. And, oh, God, it's really embarrassing.
Wait, hold on.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean, it's 88. It's hard to fucking tell what the hairstyle's meant to be like, but... What? Is it because maybe it's the wind being blown about and it's not meant to be up there, it's meant to be just a wee bit kind of flatter, but obviously, you know, if you look at that, right, if you look at that, you can imagine the top's, I don't know, maybe she's wanting like a kind of no so fluffy or feathered at the top or something, or... You know, it's been a windy day and it's sort of, I don't know, the hairspray's been dismantled a wee bit.
Surprise, how are you, Karen?
But then, to kind of, I don't know, like fix the hair, she does that. She does that and pulls it all back. Well, hopefully, they said, oh, don't worry, we'll get you all ready. Hopefully, then later, when she's got a chance to get it to what it is, it's almost like she's saying, no, it's meant to be higher.
Back off holiday yesterday.
But what you...
Yeah, and well, my friends have been ringing me up this morning. And, oh, God, it's really embarrassing.
That's one of your favourite sayings, isn't it? I'm really embarrassed. Let me tell you, Karen, that your cousin...
I honestly can't picture what her hair's meant to be like. If I sort of, like, take, like, the sides and the front and sort of imagine what the top's meant to be like.
Josephine wrote and told us that you really get fed up with these daily journeys on the train because all the boring passengers and all that...
Like that? Like, what? How different can that be for what it is, what it's meant to be? Unless she just doesn't like a whole hairstyle. Unless she's been like for the last 3 months, she's been like, I fucking hate this, you know, like 2 weeks ago or something. I hate this haircut that I've got, but I've got to kind of let it grow out a bit until I'm going to do what I want to do next to it. Cannot picture it.
Yes.
I mean, look, what? That's like that. That's like that. We'll see later, hopefully.
And they all look so miserable. And your ambition, apparently, Ken, is to do a song
we'll get on
that's
that.
going to help.
Get on it.
I wonder about the stage, but we'll tidy you up. And you all right, everybody?
Sorry to dwell on this, but she keeps going like that. Look at the statement and going like that. As if it's meant to be like fucking 10 feet tall.
Ready to do this? Okie dokie. Let's go.
Do it here?
We're going to do it right now.
Wait. Wait, is her hair wet? Her hair's wet. Did she do that thing that people kind of do where they like that morning they get on the fucking bus where their hair's still wet? Like I remember for fucking school. You just go like that, just go in, it's wet and you know it'll just dry off during the day. But this is like first thing in the fucking morning.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Do it here?
We're going to do it right now.
But my hair? No. Good old diesel trains.
All right, Karen.
Still the train that goes to East Kilbride past Thornley Bank in Glasgow is still diesel. After all this time, decades, for when I used to get that train, still that diesel getting burnt away and pumped up into the fucking atmosphere. After all this time, it's getting electrified just now. Probably, isn't it? I think the one that goes past Kenny said that's electric. Likely by next year. I bet they say that every year to get elected. Thornley Bank train electrification. Oh, very good, very good. Major works on Thornley Bank Road Bridge will begin early next month as part of a project to electrify the East Kilbride to go fucking decades. The bridge which crosses the railway near Thornley Bank Station has been demolished and reconstructed. Oh, is it the bridge that causes I see. Oh. This is very important, everybody. I know that. Here, how? When? A pedestrian and cyclist access will be maintained, but vehicles diverted via Thornley Bank Road, Route and Glen Road. Currently, there's not enough space underneath the structure to install the required overhead. I see. Right. Any pictures of that? Is that going on right now? I need to. That's where I stayed there. I used to stay there when I was younger. Any pictures of the yes? What? Just what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Sorry, this is a very personal, private matter. What? Aye, that's how it currently is. Artist's impression of the new bridge. Looks exact fucking same. That road. That there is the same fucking height as that, but that currently is the same height as that. I don't get it. Sorry, that's a very niche, very uninteresting thing, I know. A fucking minute here. What's here? That right, sorry about this. Sorry to interrupt your surprise viewing. Pudgy thinks the sub. Been watching old Lumberjacks Dynasty streams on YouTube recently. The dark days of the Discord server, the stream team, and pretending to care about your viewers. Here's an even greater retreat from society. I do care about the fucking viewers. Listen, I could go back and I could switch the chat off. I could go back in the telly stuff or something like that. I'm not going to. Eve, excuse me. Sorry for feeling that maybe I should have an income 8:30. Sorry if perhaps I want to subsidise my income with perhaps some ad revenue. I do apologise. I do apologise for making my decisions for my life the way you make your decisions for your life. River Pond Lake and Josie and Conrad, thanks for subs. Potholes everywhere in Glasgow. I don't know what's going on. Thanks for the subs. I mean, look. So this bridge here has got to be made higher. I know this is fucking really interesting for you. So that was like, aye there. Diesel trains going that way. This has got to be higher, but look. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to do, like, tear up the fucking road here and make it high as fuck. Maybe it just needs to be a wee bit higher. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it just needs to be that much higher. Not there, like the height of that wall. Because it's not like the bridge is like starting here. They're going to start there and make it high as fuck. A guy pulled a knife out in me right here. But it wasn't for me though. I've told you this before. I said it years ago. I was waiting here. This is the cut I stayed down there, right? Down that neck of the woods. This is where you would wait for either the 45. This is the south side of Glasgow. That takes you north, roughly speaking, and up the town or Shawlands or whatever. You'd wait here because that's the 57 that goes up the town, and that's the 45 bus that goes up the town. So you'd wait there. You see the bus coming here, you get that. You see the bus coming there, you get that. 130 for a car wash. And some guy started speaking to me, recognised, this was in my fucking 20s, early 20s or something, late teens. Recognised me or knew my brother or something like that. And I could tell he was jellied, as in temazepam, because he seemed kind of like he'd been drinking, but no. And his pupils were tiny, which is a big giveaway. And people who have been taking temazepam, jellies, are very, very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. Extremely dangerous drug. Makes people... They don't have a conscience. I don't know why they're called jellies, because they used to be like kind of yellow gel like capsule thing you take. Well, they're again, they're sleeping pills, aren't they? It's not painkillers, they're sleeping things that people would take 220s, 220 milligrams or whatever it was. Sedative, aye. Recreationally. I used to take them. Not a lot. My pals would take them every time they took acid. I just took them once. How many times did I take them? A few times. I've told the whole story before. I took 2 and had a drink. And I was fucking hitting it with part of it was quite uncaring. And also like some fucking local kind of hard guy. And I was like fucking noising them up. I was being sort of disrespectful towards them because I didn't care. It's not like I was all flopping about and I didn't know who I was speaking to and all that. You just, it does something to you, and you kind of remember it, but I kind of remember it. You somehow don't fucking care. You just utterly fucking lose. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Some part of your fucking brain that knows not to say this, not to say that. That's not very nice. Don't say that. That'll get you stabbed. You don't care. Anyway, there's a guy there. And there was some guy, I think I had short hair at the time, so I was maybe... when did I get my hair cut? '21 maybe. So, but then, I think I had my hair short at the time. That's relevant because this guy was speaking to me. He was looking there at some guy that had long hair, in the same way that I had long hair, but a bit longer. That I used to have. I used to have hair down to my shoulder, and there was a guy there that had kind of longer hair, slightly more kind of like rocker sort of hair. And this guy that was away, I don't know, he looked hell like that fucking hippie bastard. And me just no wanting to rock the boat, I was just like, aye, like that. And he sort of glanced at him again or something like that, right? And he went like, fucking go ahead and fucking stab the cunt. And he, I don't know what he did, like he either pulled his fucking hoodie up or something like that and showed a big fucking Michael Myers knife, or pulled it for the inside of his jacket. I can't quite remember. But he revealed a big fucking steaky, big fucking thing like that. You know, like, maybe I'm exaggerating it now, right? But it wasn't like a wee nifty wee fucking knife, stab, like that. It was like one of the fucking horrible ones that if you're going to get stabbed, you wouldn't want to get stabbed with that. That's one of the ones that goes right in you. Like stupid and wide and fucking goes all pointy. Well, like that. And he fucking turned to kind of like turn around at the guy like he was going to go there and do something. And I just went, no. I don't know what the fuck I said, but I said something that meant don't stab him. And this wasn't the, I like one of the, like Michael Myers style fucking Halloween. Like he would easily have just went air and just fucking done. We're talking about this, by the way. This is what it was like. Like this. We're talking about this is like midnight and all that, and there's something about the fucking night time that makes these cunts go fucking mental. It was like this. Well, it's a bit like, 7 or something during the summer, that kind of thing. Comes right, just fucking like. He didn't pull the knife out and he's like holding it air like that. And he's fucking walking air. But it was like that. And then it showed me the knife. And then it sort of did a kind of turn. I'm like, oh, no, I can't remember what I said. Some sort of... Oh, he's all right. If I had said nothing, but especially if I had went like that, I fucking get him. Cunt would have walked here and stabbed that guy to death. And then about, right after it, he wouldn't have gave 2 fucks. He wouldn't have been like that. What have I done? What have I done? He'd just get on the bus and walk. Anyway. So there you go. Jacoby, thanks for the sub. No stories about Denison. I knew somebody who stayed there Denison to me, especially Duke Street, when I was a teenager, would be this place you'd hear about. I'll look out there for Duke Street. That Duke Street lot. They're for Duke Street, and that would be this fucking fabled street of violence and gangs and hard as fuck cunts. Like, you'd be up to town when you're like, say, 15, and you'd hear, he's for Duke Street. That guy there's for Duke Street. You just hear that instantly. And we were for fucking Carnwadrick. That's a council estate, a bit of violence like that thing. And other things. That, Ardenne, Darnley, and all the rest of it. But you'd hear about other places. You'd hear about like Govan, Easterhouse. And then I didn't hear about Denniston until my mid-teens. Govan and Castlemilk and all that is what you'd hear when you were, what I would hear when I was quite wee. But it's only like mid-teens you'd hear about Duke Street, Duke Street, Duke Street. And we go to clubs, like under 18s, and he's for Duke Street. And you just got it in your head that anybody who grows up in Duke Street, even if they're no hard, even if they don't know it, they're hard as fuck. They've been exposed to such fucking violence that it's normal to them. Like they've seen people getting ripped, stabbed and all the rest of it, and now it's nothing to them. That's my story of fucking Denison. I remember there was a lassie, I think I told this before, it's not a fucking interesting story, but it was a lassie. I went to Fury Murray's when I was about 15 or something, and a lassie that I got off of, as in kissed, near Fury Murray's at St Enoch Centre, at the side of the St Enoch Centre, next to St Enoch Square. You'd call it maybe snogging. And she said she was for Duke Street. And it's funny, you know, she was all right and everything, but when she said she was for Duke Street, I was kind of looking at her like, I mean, I wasn't really doing this, but thinking, so is she fucking mental then? Is she just going to go like that? Pull out a knife and stab me for no reason? Duke Street. Duke Street. Anyway, I arranged to, and this is before mobile phones and all the rest of it, I arranged to meet up with her, what would that have been, Saturday night? I arranged to meet up with her, I don't know, the next day, or was it next Saturday, or fuck knows, Monday? I'd arranged to meet up with her like the next day or the next night, or I'll get you here, or I'll get you, you know, at Central Station at the Bullet. There's this kind of thing called the Bullet. It's like a big fucking bomb thing, missile, whatever the fuck it was, that had a wee slot in it. You put money in for the fucking army or something like that. Kind of meeting place, the Bullet. Get you there, and then I don't know, the next day or whenever it came, it's up the Barras now, is it? The next day or whenever it was, I didn't go. I can't remember why, but I decided not to. I didn't have a phone number or anything like that, or did I? I don't know. I didn't go, and I can't remember why. And then after it, I was thinking, she might not have went, but I didn't go. And after it, I was thinking, am I going to get stabbed now? Like, what if I go back to Fury Murray's and she's there? And she's like, yeah, fucking. Or some guy come up to me. Him there, aye. Just leave it. He's all right. He's all right. Was that him there, aye? Him there. He's all right. Was that him there? Some guy walking towards you with a fucking razor. But we're all right now. We're all right now. I don't mean me and her are all right now. I mean trauma-wise. We're all right. We're all right. Never stop looking. I never stop looking at my fucking shoulder. In general. I always have a feeling somebody's about to stab me right in the back of my head. Always. Always. Right, so this is how the white sheet. But it's the same hair. It's fluffier. You got to fuck your head up. I hate that song. Oh, well done. So they've said that if I take my stabbing, it will be a non-lethal stabbing. They will have to rip my face, just as a kind of message. Or, if I try to run, they will stab me to death. After a week of getting tied up in some fucking grimy living room and getting forced to drink piss and all the rest of it, etc. All that fun stuff you see in the papers. He was forced to eat cat litter. He was forced to eat soiled cat litter over the course of a 10-day catalogue of horrors. The coroner found, estimated that the victim attempted suicide 3 times to evade torture but his efforts were thwarted. Voice is based on like kind of reporter. He was seen jumping out the window, but was dragged back inside. Your girl Moth thanks for the sub. See this? I'm just thinking, how would they have done that? Because, like, first of all, they do the surprise thing, right? Then for them to do this, so they're not just going like that. Right, come on, let's go. And here's what I don't know if they would have been like that. Right, we're filming this right now. The problem is, her song wouldn't have been made yet. So she can't mime the dance to the song unless they've went like that. We're ready to film this right now. We've got a backing track, or we've got another singer. We've got a version that you will be singing along to. Could be the original one that was released by whoever the fuck it was. Tell you what I hate about that song, because it goes like that. Something like sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for your judgment day or something like that. Is that right? Have I got the lyrics right? It's not just the fact that it's religious. It's not that. It's kind of saying. This is what I've always hated about it. Heard it now and again. It's like it's saying, "Come on, be happy. Judgment Day's coming. You know, you should be happy because you have been a good person, haven't you?" It's got that passive aggressive way. It's got that kind of, be happy. Judgment Day's coming. Don't worry. The truth's coming. It's kind of saying to you, it's trying to put terror into you. Going like, yes, we're all celebrating. We're all happy because we know we've been good people. Have you? It's a bit like when they say, if you've ever seen any interviews with killers, where they do a lie detector test, or somebody goes like that, oh, my wife's went missing, my family's went missing, please come back, or that. And they do a lie detector test. I saw one that was like Netflix or something. And the person doing the lie detector test, I think it's maybe some sort of technique to amplify the reaction in the person getting interviewed, the suspect. But she was saying, no, I want you to just relax. Just relax, because we're going to get to the truth of this, right? Do not worry. We're going to get to the truth of this, right? So don't worry. You know, like that. I think that lie detector tests are no admissible in court, but it does make you wonder then why they are at all. I think it's, I don't know, it's almost just to, what's the purpose? Is it just to give the fucking police a chance, a feeling that they're on the fucking right track? For banter? Aye, maybe. They were saying, that this woman was saying, as if she's on his side. Is that kind of part of? So just relax, because don't worry, the truth. She's pretending that she thinks like he's innocent, and don't worry, the truth's going to come out that you didn't do this. She didn't say that. She just said the truth will come out. She said, don't worry. Currently, only you know the truth. But don't worry, after this, we'll all know the truth. So don't worry about it. Right? Don't worry. It's very accurate. Don't worry about it. That probably to get the killer to go like that. You alright? You look nervous. I just feel you're trying to kind of intimidate me. Intimidate you? I'm saying the truth's going to come out. I mean, you didn't do it. I mean, you're innocent. Aye, oh aye, aye, that's right. Aye, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what that song's like. Come on, get happy. Get happy, Judgment Day's coming. Get happy. You're going to be at the Pearl of Gates. You've nothing to fear if you've not done anything wrong. What was that there? Ah. Now there's your evidence there. She just mimed to something that didn't exist in the song. Either she mimed. This is the sort of thing I really want to find out. See when she did that there. She did that. Moved her mouth right, and then actually looked like she was saying something. It could be the way that if you're watching Strictly Come Dancing, you see people dancing, and you see them going like that. They're going like that, like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and you know, kind of that kind of thing. It could be her just trying to remind herself, do that and that, right, bite, that. Could be that. So she's no miming. You know, it could be she's miming to like the original song and at that bit. What that there? What's that? No, this bit here, look. What was that? What was that? I've got a feeling that there's a well-known original version of this. What I know there is for the musical, and at that bit there, somebody actually says something. And should I look into this? Somebody has to stop me if you're looking at this, because I will look into this. I'll look into this. Oh, do you think she's out of sync and she's actually saying the sun? Do you know that's what it is? She's saying the sun. That's what it is. This is... That's what it was. That's what it was. The sun is shining. She's just gone, the sun. That's what she was doing. I've got a feeling that the whole thing's out of sync. I have a feeling that the song that she's miming to was played back at a different speed, and they're having to go like that, cut, because if you play the shot for too long, it goes out of sync. I just want to say something to you, by the way, in case you haven't noticed this. I notice it all the time. Whenever you watch somebody in a programme or a film and they're in a sort of club scene and like two people are talking to each other while there's like music in the background, they're all dancing, you will notice 9 times out of 10 that everybody's dancing out of sync. They're not dancing in time to that music that you hear. 9 times out of 10. And the reason is because you can't have that music playing usually, unless the director's got a fucking brain in their head. Because in order, you know, edit it and everything, you don't actually want, when you're filming it, to have this loud music in the fucking background when you're recording dialogue. Preferably, you record the dialogue, you record the people talking to each other while everybody's in the background looking like they're dancing to some music. There's no music playing. And then later, after it's all filmed in post, then you stick the music in with a kind of reverb to make it sound like it's actually fucking happening in the club. Because otherwise you want to be able to cut back and forth between these people, because you'll be cutting back and forth to different fucking points in the music, because it's all filmed with just one camera, film everything that way, then film it again that way. And then if you cut between, it's all going to be fucked up with the music in the background. Do you know what I mean? Plus your eye clearance as well. You could play some fucking top 40 fucking song in the background, and then when it comes to actually doing it, some contract falls through and you can't use that music in the background anymore for legal reasons. But it's fucking baked into the recording of the dialogue, so you're fucked. So what you'll see a lot of the times is people in the background going like that. And you're like, wait a minute. The music's going like that. But that person in the background's going like that. Just general sort of bobbing about. Like, wait. Watch it. Look out for it in things if you watch any sort of scene for anything. You go, wait a minute. It's hard to notice. See if it's sort of like cut, like that. You want to notice it because it doesn't get enough time to go out of sync. But you'll definitely, if it's a shot for quite a bit, you'll see, usually, I think, people just sort of doing the right kind of dance thing. One thing that we did, let me show, like with the Kaylee thing, like how do we get everybody doing the Kaylee thing at the same time? Doing that dance at the same time. We're sort of like Jacqueline McCarthy doing that when we can't play any music, because this might be like, you know, Kaylee music, bagpipe, sort of Scottish country music. And I suggested, what was it again? I think I suggested, why don't we play the music, but, you know, like, or a, you know, kind of beat or something like that, but dead quiet, so that it doesn't really get picked up with the mics for the talking, for the dialogue. Somebody else suggested we should maybe do this, like go like that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like somebody listens to the music. I can't quite remember what went with. Somebody listens to the music and does that, like that. I can't remember. It was something like that. And the sound guy, the guy who was in charge of doing all the sound stuff, he preferred the other idea rather than mine. He said, I think that's much better. The other idea. And I was like, all right, right, go with that then. I was thinking, no, that's not my idea, it's fucking better. I thought to myself, I don't know how that will work. Because everybody, I can't remember, everybody's going to have to keep their eyes on that, so they're all going to have to sort of be dancing like that. But I suppose they can do that, you know, sort of look about. Maybe you wouldn't notice anything anyway. But I remember thinking, oh, maybe you could do it. But he's the fucking sound guy. He'll fucking know what works and what doesn't. Gareth, Phoebe thinks the subs, any words of wisdom to bend a broken heart, time's the healer, pal. Emrys Hobo, super shorty. Bingo thinks the subs. Ever sharted while streaming but just kept going like a champ? don't want to talk about things like that. Same way, if you're farted in stream, you're done this in stream, you're do that. People are obsessed with things going on with my arse. You get on Moth, thinks a sub. Gary thinks a sub. Just wanted to say I thought it was lovely how much you looked after Torrent and Elden Ring DLC streams, feeding berries at time. It's only when somebody reminded me. Somebody said, remember, you don't have to fucking constantly bring your horse back. You can just give berries. Oh, that's right. Forgot. Right. So, I just don't see how that's any different for the train station earlier. I can look. Here's what I can see. She's put a bit of, like, say, mousse or hairspray or both on the top, so it's got a kind of slightly darker and more stuck together white texture thing, you know, with mousse or whatever, right? And down here gets a bit drier and a bit kind of fluffier, right? So it's not like she's gone for fluffiness at the top, unless she's changed the hairstyle. It's kind of more fluffy here, but it's got drier, and this is sort of up there, kind of darker. Here, to fix her hair, she's putting her fingers... She keeps putting her... She keeps doing that.
I had a makeup holiday yesterday.
It's so brown, yeah.
Yeah, and all my friends have been ringing me up this morning, and
I don't get it. She wants height.
Absolutely marvellous, Karen. Didn't she do?
But you can see when she does that, it's already... I mean, maybe it's all kind of a bit high because she just did that.
Well.
Anyway.
Well, that was absolutely marvellous, Karen. Didn't she do well?
Here, do you think that's a scrunch pattern? Or a perm? Or natural, just that's her hair. Scrunch pattern.
And wouldn't it be nice if all journeys were like that? Yes. Are you watching British Rail?
Careful what you wish for. Are you watching British Rail? There you go. And then it got, was it sold off by that point? I can't remember. About to be. Thatcher used this. Aye. Thatcher went. What's the normal? The normal common person. What did they think? This is 1988, 94. It happened. There you go. There you go. You got your better trains. Train from Glasgow to London. It costs. It costs more to get a train to London for Glasgow. Here in our United Kingdom family of nations. Than it does to get a flight to Benidorm and back and 2 weeks full board hotel and have spending money. Including going out every night at a cabaret. And a PS6. And that's You could date twice. Going out for a nice meal tonight. That was Ayanapa. Out for a nice meal tonight. Poor lassie, every night having to fucking say that until she was coughing. It'd been fucking freezing. She should have changed that. The Ayanapa in Cyprus. We went there about 20 odd fucking year ago. Walked past all the restaurants. This one lassie that was outside. This one just saying to people going by, yeah, for a nice meal tonight. Like, you know, she's got like menus and all that. You just like, yeah, thanks, no, thanks, no, thanks, yeah, thanks, yeah. Kind of just nod like, yeah, yeah. And she just be like, that'd be it. And we were there for what, fucking 2 weeks. 2 weeks fucking flies in when you still drink. I couldn't do that these days. But later on, every night she was like that, and then kind of later on, she was like, yeah, out for a nice meal tonight. Kind of wasn't well. And I think about it, because I think about how I would improve that. It's just like she's asking you out for a nice meal. Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. You know, you could go like that. Out for a nice meal tonight, and then name like 3 things. Got pizza, steak, fish and chips. Name the big 3 sort of thing. Pizza, steak, fish and chips. Fish and chips. Well, actually. Oh, you just need one of them to land. We have watched this bit, but I don't think we've watched this whole episode. I don't remember watching the fucking train thing. Okay. You can fuck off, right?
Louis adores curry. Not Edwina, no. No, the real hot stuff. The trouble is that his wife Moselle makes the worst curry he's ever tasted.
Edwina curry?
Well, we decided that it was time Louis had a proper curry. And our Bob, go anywhere for a giggle, Carol G's, was waiting inside Louis's mother's house in Stepney to surprise Moselle on her weekly visit.
And I'm here in the hallway, actually, and I've just been told, yes, that she is on her way down the road in the car, so I better get ready at the front door. Could be like that, lads, she'll spot them.
What do he'd look like without a moustache? Do you know how I was looking up the other day? I was thinking, hey, wait a minute. There was Eddie Murphy, because of that Axel F new thing on Netflix, right? And he had the moustache, and I was like, he's always had the moustache, hasn't he? I thought to myself. And I looked back, and there he is, right down to his fucking, I don't know, teenager or something, late teens maybe. Moustache the whole time. I thought, I've definitely pictured Eddie Murphy in my mind without a moustache. Not a single picture exists. Not a single picture exists of Eddie Murphy without, look, back then, moustache. 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 Since absolute day one, he's never went like that. I'm going to go without a moustache for a few months and just see how it goes. No. Oh, I didn't know. I was going to say, I wonder if he's went for more than that, like a wee beard. Kind of under the lip thing. Need to have the moustache. I need to have the moustache. I can't no have it. I need to have it. I'm not leaving without it. House thanks the sub.
Moselle! Moselle Tonner, come here with me. Hello, children. Come in here, come in here. We've got a little surprise, Moselle. Leave the children with Louis if you don't mind, because your husband Louis there has told us that you make the most rottenest curry in the world. Is that right?
No, it's not.
Oh, your curry. And so in your mum's kitchen here, we've got all these lovely things prepared here, and we're gonna demonstrate how to make this wonderful curry. All right, and to demonstrate, we've got none other than a very famous curry maker, Mr. Glenn Christian. Say hello, this is Moselle.
Is that fucking hot anyway?
Are you surprised?
Hold on. Hold on. Bob Carol G's. No moustache, please. Just give me one without a moustache. No, I'm not getting it. We're not getting it. No. 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 You're not getting it. If that's what you're looking for, Bob Carol G's young. No. No, I had it since day one. That's in what? 20 maybe? Yeah.
He's been making, I believe it's a chicken curry you're doing.
It's a chicken curry.
Right. And what have you been doing up to now?
I've been browning my onions, because unless you brown your onions properly, you can never make a curry.
Right.
That's right. You know that, you see.
I'll be taking all this in. Well, we're gonna carry on working on this, so there's lots of work to do. So back to you in the studio.
I remember him. He seems like a right baddie, him.
Well, we all look forward to that, but it's time to take a break now. But please don't go away, because we'll be back with lovely Gordon Burns and the Searchline, and to see how things are hotting up with Bob's Curry. And we'll have a few more surprises for a few more people. So see you in a couple of minutes.
Bye. Bye. These are new graphics, by the way, for the last one. Remember the last series? It was just kind of big metallic looking things.
Welcome back. Well, I've heard that things are getting a bit spicy in Stepney, so let's go over to our outside broadcast cameras and see how Bob's getting on with Moselle and Glyn over there. How you doing, Bobs?
Oh, all right. Actually, the whiff in here is something to be smelt, really. How's it all going, Glenn? What have you been doing?
Well,
now?
all right. Actually, Mo and I have been talking a bit to try and establish just what it is that Louis's been complaining about. What doesn't he like about your curries?
He says they're overspiced.
Well, too many spices or too hot?
Too hot.
Ah, that's a very classic thing, you see.
I get too hot.
Yes, I know you get too hot. But this is a British thing. The really hot curries don't belong to India at all.
Sorry. Is that sexual? Hold on.
What doesn't he like about your curries?
He says they're overspiced.
Well, too many spices or too hot?
Too hot.
Ah, that's a very classic thing, you see.
I get too hot.
Yes, I know you get too hot. But this is a British...
That's sexual? I get too hot. What does he mean? I get too hot? He's not talking about I get too hot for curries. Curries make me hot, you know, really kind of feel hot. He's not just going like that. I get too hot. You know, sometimes I get too hot. Like if it's a hot place, like in Holiday. Does it mean I am hot? Hot wasn't really used a lot back then in that way. Not much. Hot legs.
Thing. The really hot curries don't belong to India at all.
Oh, he's feeling like a bit of spare part.
Too hot.
Bob's feeling like a spare part. Look at him here.
It's a
Watch.
very classic thing, you see. I get too hot. Yes, I know you get too hot. But this is a British thing. The really hot curries
Look.
don't belong to India.
He's put his horn there like that. Don't really know. I don't know why, but I am driven to finding out a wee bit more about him. I vaguely remember him for the 80s. He was maybe on like breakfast fucking telly. What's his name? I've got a wee feeling. Glenn Christian. Right. Right. Place your fucking bets. Do not libel or slander. Just want to see something. Right, what you up to? Oh! Looking fucking smart, by the way. I like it. I like it. I think that's a great look. I would have thought he'd have less hair than that. Because he was already kind of losing it. You see it all bald at the back. Maybe it's all bald at the back or something. Right, what's the story? You know on Wikipedia? So it's still going. You got a Wikipedia article. You should. What's this then? What's the wee dot? Why is there a wee dot following? Why is somebody put some fancy fucking old flash code on the dot here? X equals pointer X plus dot X minus pointer X in brackets divided by 2 or something. Right. What's this whole family? When Fletcher, other mutineers, and the Polynesian companions hid on Pitcairn Island, they created the first British colony in the South Pacific. Wait a minute. Are you something to do with... Aye, the bounty stuff. Wait a minute. Wait, ho. Wait. Hold on. Right. Hey, ho, wait. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start reading from the top left and then work my way across to the fucking right. The Christian family, including more than 20 of Glenn's direct grandfathers, has been established in the Isle of Man since... Right. See film between fragile... Right. From 1511 to... lived there. Right. Milltown is now open to the public. Very good. The family moved their principal seat to that place, Ewan Rig, in Cumberland, not Cumbernauld, after the 1660 restoration of King Charles II. Fletcher Christian's father, Charles, and who's that? Was born and raised there. Who is Fletcher? Who is Fletcher Christian? Why are you mentioning this person that I've never heard of? Who the fuck is Fletcher? Wait. Fletcher? No, find out. No, this isn't a fucking... We're meant to know who that is. Fletcher Christian's father, Charles, was born and raised there. The house is now demolished, but images are in Glynn's bounty-related books. Fletcher was born to Charles Christian and his wife Anne Dixon, then, there, which still stands. When Fletcher, other mutineers and their Polynesian companions hid on Pitcairn Island, they created the first British colony in the South Pacific, and the Pitcairn Islands are today British Overseas Territory. Yay! Right. Charles equals Cilla, a Haitian who arrived on bounty as an infant. Right. Now, I have got a wee bit of trouble taking it in and understanding what is being said, because I have one or two wee difficulties working out what the fuck that is. Fletcher Christian. It needs a wee paragraph at the start to say, I don't know if you know, but have you ever heard of The Bounty or The Mutiny on the Bounty? Have you ever heard of that like book or film, or does that sound familiar? The Mutiny on the Bounty. Have you heard of that? It's a true story of a mutiny that happened on a ship called the Bounty. It's true, there's been films and books and all that, right? See, like the main guy who led the thingy, something. He's called Christian Fletcher. Fletcher Christian. Right? Fletcher Christian. And he did this. Right. Now, see that Fletcher Christian? He's actually the great granddad of, something like that. You just fucking mentioned Fletcher Christian. Like, I missed a bit. And then there it's not quite... Right. Other mutiny. Right. Fletcher Christian. Is there a family tree? Mutiny. Yes, man. That's all I wanted. Remember, we're not reading this in fucking order. We're not going to go there and then there. Glyn Christian, the guy that we're looking at, the chef guy, is the only biographer of his great grandfather, Fletcher Christian, leader of the 1789 mutiny on HMAV Bounty. There you go. So there you are. Right? We did it. The truth about the mutiny. I don't know if we're going to get the truth. I mean, what if your dad, your great granda was a monster? Like many people were back then. Will you say? Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, he was a monster, but this must be seen in the context of those times. Rex, thanks for the sub. It was normal back then to bury people in the sand up to their neck and kick their head off. It was normal. If you didn't do that, you'd be accused of witchcraft. It feels hot out there, by the way.
At all. And that happens because people either use the wrong curry, or they use too much of it, or they put it in at the end.
Have you still got even a remnant of fucking hair here 35 years later or whatever, when I can see that there? You can still cling on it, a wee bit at the front. You can still cling on. You see that a lot, you know, there's a bit of hair at the front. You go, oh, there's still a bit of hair there. And then like bang, there, that's all gone. All gone.
And if you put curry into a liquid, which I know you don't do, but if you do, you always get a very great heat because you need to put curry powder into something which is hot like this first.
So what's the actual recipe that we're using?
We're making a chicken curry, and the ingredients are these: a pound of onions, very finely chopped, and about 4 ounces of green pepper. Apple's very nice at the end, actually.
I know.
And
Let me pause that for a second. Mild Madras curry powder. Fucking make your own. He doesn't want to overwhelm. Doesn't want to overwhelm people. Right, you can't have a cookbook, and say, right, to make curry powder, right, get this spice, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Don't want to scare people. Let me give you a promise right now. It's 1 o'clock. It's actually closer to 1:05. I need to leave at 1:30 on the dot, if not just before. We must, in this stream, watch the final, like, heartfelt bit at the end. In fact, let's see where that begins, right? Right. Wee funny bit there, wee funny bit there, wee funny bit there. You got fucking Superman again. Right. 48 minutes, the whole thing. About 5 minutes. As long as I keep 5 minutes spare. Make it 10 minutes though for the pauses.
with some garlic, if you like, in butter, and you need the butter because that gives it lots of colour. Then we've got the chicken there, 2 or 3 pounds, and curry powder, 2 tablespoons, and you can use a mild one if you like. And these bits here, these are bits which are not necessary, but they add extra flavour.
Well, they're like cigars, though.
Well, that's a cinnamon stick, a half a cinnamon. You can use ground cinnamon, 2 or 3 slices of lemon, and bay leaves. They all together make a lovely, delicious, basic curry.
But why have you got a pack of lard and some peanut butter?
It's good, isn't it? It's not lard, that is coconut milk. And the peanut butter is because if you do make a curry which is too spicy, you stir these in at the end, either one of them, and it just coats the tongue so you can't taste the spice.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, there, it's good.
So you're going to lob all this into the pan.
There'll be people watching it going like that, bollocks.
This is what you actually do.
Rex thinks through tier 2, by the way.
Brown, you see how brown that is? Lob it in. Lovely and brown. And what you're doing there is you're caramelizing the sugar that's in the onion. And if you don't do that, you don't get a curry. Good, sweet background. Into that you put...
You said that. You've already said that. You've already said that. You've already said that.
Tablespoons of spice. And this one is a korma. A korma, that's the mild one, not too hot, lots of flavour. So 2 tablespoons, and it's very important that this should be on heat, that you cook that for 3 or 4 minutes to get all the oils out. Then you put the other ingredients in. You put your chicken in, and that's with a bone in it and no skin, because that's where you get the best flavour. And they all go in. They actually go into the pan, and then you put these other things in, and onto that, you don't have to bother with stock. You don't have to bother with browning. That you put as much water as it needs to cover.
Right, right.
And the trick is you then cook that without covering the water. And it reduces down, dissolves all the onions, and it gives you the gravy. Simple as that.
I think we're learning a lot here. Is there any tips you'd like while Glynn's here, actually, Cilla?
Oh,
You think that would sort of stick at the bottom a wee bit, maybe, but, you know, sort of mix it a wee bit, but...
Oh, I'm awfully glad you asked that. Hello, Moselle. You look lovely, like a good wine. Hi, Glenn.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Glenn, could you do me a favour?
Yes.
You see, I want to ask a favour on behalf of my Auntie Nellie. They always say that, don't they? You see, I'm worried about her crackling. And you know, on the pork, because it doesn't crackle. You see, sometimes it's like rubber, and she has to chew it for hours, you see.
Teeth in, did she?
Cilla's putting on a kind of fun voice. She's putting on a sort of chit-chat, the garden fence sort of voice, isn't she? Just to show that she knows she's been a wee bit silly. It's just a bit of fun, you know. She's putting on the kind of, you know, sort of like, you know, like chit-chatting on the phone. And she says this, don't you know? And she says that, don't you know? And
you know, on the pork, because it doesn't crackle. You see, sometimes it's like rubber, and she has to chew it for hours, you see.
Teeth in, did she?
Pardon?
She had her teeth in?
Well, normally she keeps them in a jar in the shed.
Not with pork, dear.
Not with pork. And sometimes it's as hard as anything. And she will break, she has broken her false teeth. So how do you get your crackling just right, please?
This is on the pork.
On the pork.
Well, I reckon you muck around with it as little as you can. And pour boiling water over the top, dry it, and cook it at a high temperature, about 25 minutes a pound. But that's all. Don't muck around with it. That's how you get your crackling right.
Someone said that, you know, when you take it out the fridge, to dry it, you do it with your hair dryer. Is that right?
Maybe. But it's very important that the butcher does the little bits.
Oh, the scouring.
Nice and fine first. That's very important.
Yes.
When he scores it.
So could you say that a little bit more slowly for me, Auntie Nellie?
The butcher's got to score.
Butcher's got to score finely.
He's got to score it, and then...
Bob's at it again. He's a horny one, isn't he? It's a horny one. Old Bob, isn't he?
He's got to score it.
So could you say that a little bit more slowly for me, Auntie Nellie?
The butcher's got to score.
Butcher's got to score finely.
He's got to score it, and then what?
Bob
do you do?
Pour boiling water over it.
Over it?
Dry it. And
With
then
the hair dryer?
With the hair dryer, or not just a bit of paper will do. And then you cook it at a high temperature, 25 minutes a pound, quite high, until it's nicely cooked. It'll be terrific.
Oh, thanks a lot, Glyn. Oh, Auntie Nellie, I hope you're listening. That's the way to get a super bit of crackling on the side. We'll see you all later, all right?
Yes, we'll see you. We'll have
Has Glenn been put on the back foot or something? Seems a wee bit on edge.
It's now time to find out what our own very special little bit of crackling on the side has got up to. Yes, he's got lots of surprises. It's all Gordon Burns, and he's got the search line for us. Over to you, crackling.
What a fucking shite.
Hello, and we begin the search line this evening.
Yes, searching for more people. Where's the answers? Lots of questions, no answers. Lots of problems, no solutions. Show us some results.
With one of our very personal appeals.
My name's Jonathan Broads. I live in Crayford.
I'm sorry, wee man, but no. No, 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 no.
Lights, please. Thank you. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes. Then I'll begin. Once upon a time, Tommy Spence lived with his family on the tiny island.
No.
And normally under the bomber. The Spencer family.
No, 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 no.
Nigel Lewis Baker is trying to find his stepbrother, Hugh Michael
What
Baker.
about the fucking ones for last week, the week before, the series before? What about the fucking other ones? Because people will start to know. That's why this got binned, this bit. I'm pretty sure it did. People will just start to go like, what's the point? What's the... In fact, they probably didn't, because people are fucking stupid. I'm out of here. Right, that's me back. It's a bit too bright and I wanted to open the window as well. What else Anybody else want to find somebody? What about the watch? But in fairness, he didn't say every single thing, every request, every question we put out there, every search will be answered. Might have to search for like the 20, 50, 100 searches until you get something.
Usually known as Michael. They were extremely close as children, but Nigel hasn't seen his brother now since 1960.
Right, let's just move on.
If so, we want to hear from you. Now, Irene Bedford sent us this football medal and would very much like to find its owner.
Right, okay.
Please call us.
Move on.
The number is 01 later on. In the meantime,
what was that?
And I'll be back with more from Searchline later on. In the meantime, back to Cilla.
So, unless I'm mistaken, there was nothing there. No people found from a previous episode, unless I'm mistaken. No updates. Nothing. And the last episode, which is the first, this is episode 2, the first of the series, he did a wee kind of thing. You remember in the last series, no particular episode was mentioned. Just said, remember in the last series, this person was looking for this person or something like that. Well, they found them. That's it. Out of that whole fucking last series, they might have dealt with some things during the last series. Maybe in episode 8 they talked about something that happened in episode 4. Maybe. But nothing for the previous episode, which is nothing here for the last episode, nothing here for the last series. The last series is gone.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. Well, right now, I'm going to make a phone call and just have a look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Yes, it's only a little diddy phone, though, isn't it? It's not as big as Superman's, is it? Mind you, I'll cope. Actually, 11-year-old Adam Harries from Wales wrote to us about his mum, Kay, who was kinky about nails.
Kinky again?
In fact, she's so kinky, she wants to lie in a bed of them. Adam says she's actually done it once, but nobody will believe her. Well, seeing is believing, and I'm going to phone her up now and give her a chance to show us all. As I said, she lives in Welsh Wales, and oh, it's a lot of digits, 10 digits. Here we go. It's been vandalised. Here we go. Yes, here we go.
Welsh Wales. Where are you from? Welsh Wales. Not English. Not English Wales. Wales is Wales. Driven Wish, thanks to sub. How's the time looking? Right. Got to give ourselves a good double of what it will take to play that bit at the end.
Here you go.
Don't know why I watch a fucking 12-year-old.
I'm always terrified of dialing the wrong number. I did that once on the last series. I've got a Chinese restaurant.
Certain relaxed chit chat, you want to get that for your Stephen Mulhern, your Eamon Holmes, you might actually back in the day, back before he turned into Ben Shepherd, maybe. Holly Willoughby, I think you get it with Horn, maybe. Chris Tarrant, maybe. He's got a bit of a decent thing. He's up, though he's got a bit of funny about him. Ben's alright. I mean, aye, Ben, what's his name again? Ben Shepherd, I think. Kate Garraway, yeah.
Outrageous Kissograms, good evening.
I really don't think Ant Deck would. Oh, I missed that.
Outrageous Kissograms, good evening. Hello, can I help you?
Hello, what say?
Outrageous kissograms.
You're a kissogram?
Yes.
Well, I want to speak to Kay Harries.
Yes, that's me. Sorry. Can I help you at all?
Well, indeed you can, Kay. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here.
Pardon?
Something's not right here. Yes, can I help you at all? You know that? Can I help you at all? Sounds like acting.
Surprise, surprise.
What the fuck's a kissogram? It's a... Is it no when you get somebody to go in and do, you know, like somebody's in a pub or something and then, oh, look, it's somebody coming in like, oh, I've come to give you a kiss. You know, like a kind of, like booking a strippogram. Guy comes in, dresses a post. Aye, right, want to speak to who's thingy, right? Right, Leslie. Sally, you're in a lot of trouble. Da, 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 da. The pub I used to go to in Shawlands, well, Cross Maloof, that happened at least twice. I think a kissogram is just like that, but without any kind of stripping. Big show, yeah. Oh, someone's ordered you a kissogram. Kiss on the, I don't know, cheek or something. One outfit. Aye, like a fireman, nurse, something like that.
Guys, it's Cilla here.
You must be joking.
I'm not, Kay.
Cilla?
Card held up. Remember that other one? Remember that boy before? Revealed. It says... they're holding up a card that says, it's really Cilla, act surprised. Remember?
Cilla, yes. C-I-L-L-A. Cilla.
We get a lot of calls like this, actually.
Well, you would do.
I've never quite had the background. I'm sorry, I'm terribly sorry. Can I help you at all?
Well, it is Cilla here, and I've come on the phone to surprise you, but I'm more interested in your kissogram. If I wanted to be a kissogram girl, what would I have to wear?
A kissogram? You mean Cilla? You mean Cilla as in Cilla Black?
Yes, I do,
No,
Chuck.
really?
It is. It is, love. It is. Who did you think it was?
Well, well, we have so many practical jokes, you know, and people making funny phone calls. I really don't know. You mean, you mean the television Cilla Black?
The one that's shaped like a television, yeah. Kay, I tell you why I'm calling. It's all down to your son, Adam. You can blame him for this.
Adam?
Your Adam, yes?
Yes.
Your Adam wrote to me, you see.
Yes.
And told me that, years
Seems
ago,
genuine.
that you once laid on a bed of nails.
My God, that was.
You know what this is?
Over 20.
Right, chat. Look, we've not got long, right? I've got 10 minutes. This last bit's going to take a wee while. Let's just go at the fucking end, right? Because you're not going to see that. You're not going to fucking see that bed of nails. That's next week. That will be next week. I mean, in the programme. We can watch it tomorrow. Is Handcakes at MK thinks the subs? Let's go straight to this. Let's go straight to this.
We have done just that. Sitting in our audience, best.
This is it.
Well, you know, they say you should always keep the best till the last. And
This is the finale.
tonight, we have done just that. Sitting in our audience is somebody who's about to get a big surprise. Yes, it's you, Carl Kruger. Where are you, love? Carl Kruger, please join us, please, with your lovely wife, Mary.
No shock at all, aye. They've got to tell them. They've got to.
Oh, hello, Carl. Come, oh, you sit there if you like, but you sit next to me.
Honking farts next to the sub.
Now, Carl and Mary, you live in Warrington, don't you?
Warrington, yes.
Warrington, but tell us, you're not from Warrington, are you?
No.
Where are you from?
Poland.
You're from Poland?
Yeah.
Yes. And in the war, during the war, you were imprisoned in the labour camps, weren't you?
Yes, I was in Germany, hard labour camp.
Yes. And, well, the Americans came along
and
liberated you.
Yeah.
And that's when you came over, you emigrated to England. And then you joined the Polish
Polish army, yeah.
The Polish...
He came to Scotland first. You can tell. And you came to England. Let's not split hairs, but I suppose by way of, you know, there was a wee hesitation as if, well, it was actually Scotland and then England, then Wales and then back to England again. There was a wee, I want to call it that. It's no, but carry on what you're saying. Sorry, I'm being, it's fine. Not picking, singing, it's nothing.
Free Army, that's right. That was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, it's 49 years ago, and in fact, you lost touch with most of your family. Especially your young brother.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't seen him for 49 years.
Yeah.
We have found an escaped Nazi for you to torture here live on air. You up for it? Yes, I'm up for it.
You're going to see him tonight.
Yeah.
We've flown him over from...
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
49 years.
Yeah,
especially your young brother.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't seen him for 49 years.
Yeah.
You're going to see him tonight.
Yeah.
We've flown him over from West Germany just for you. After 49 years, here's your brother Arthur with his lovely wife, Aurelia. Come in, Arthur.
Very serious. Right, steady on. Steady on. Maybe you don't fucking know her. That's his fucking wife. I mean, I can understand that. He's almost, you know, when a dog's not seen you for ages, you know, just fucking banging against the face. You know, that way he comes on all serious. He's all serious, and you're like, oh, is he just going to be like that? Good to see you again, brother. No, it's that kind of serious way like that. It's that way, like. But then he doesn't. He forgets maybe that no, you don't know her, the wife. Look. All right. Oh fucking, it's a fucking life force. Is that it? I got no fucking 5 minutes to kill. What? Oh no, what? Come on. Build it up a bit, fucking. Build it up a bit more than that. I thought you're going to be right, but that's not all. Your sister had gone missing, and you presumed the worst. She's here tonight. They could have built it up a bit. No, you hadn't seen. No. They could have got a good fucking another minute out of that. You know, prisoner of war. What was it? Prisoner of war camp, was it?
After 49, especially your young brother, and in fact, that's right. That has liberated you.
Yeah.
And that you were imprisoned in the labour camps, weren't you?
Yes, I was in German hard labour camp.
Yes. But the Americans came along
and
liberated you.
Yeah.
And that's when you came over, you emigrated to England. And then you joined the Polish
Army, yeah.
The Polish Free Army, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, it's 49 years ago, and in fact, you lost touch with most of your family.
Most.
Especially your young brother.
Yeah.
Now, you haven't seen him for 49 years.
Yeah.
You're going to see him tonight. We've flown him over from West Germany just for you. After 49 years, here's your brother Arthur with his lovely wife, Aurelia.
They could have built that up so much more. Let me see that again. Could have built that up so much fucking more. Let's see this again. Man, you don't... What? Alright. Fuck is going on here? You don't know her. It's not that you haven't seen her for, you know, fucking like 50 years. You don't know her. Gamp, you're still looking at her. She's like, right, where you go? What's she like with her? Oh, they did fuck all. I think they just went like that. Mwah. That's it. They could have went like that, and you know, you thought you weren't going to see him again, because what had happened was the last time you saw him, it was like this, and the last time, and you were like that, and you looked for him, didn't you? But you know, just something. Build up. Put in a wee twist, not twist, a wee bit of, like, maybe we've not been able to find them. Well, we have. You know, something like that. Instead of just like, you lost touch with your brother, didn't you? Aye. Well, we found him. There he is. They just, most of it was like, so, the labour camp, right? And then got out of there, liberated, Second World War, joined the army, like that, like him, and then you did this, and then you did that, and then you moved here, and then you did this, and then you did that. You also lost touch with some of your family, didn't you? One of them was your brother, who you've not seen in 40 odd years. Well, he's here tonight. There he is. They could have went... Do you know what I think's actually happened? There's a chance that they've actually been in touch quite a bit. It's not just, we've found him. It's just like, he's here. There's a chance he went there.
Surprise, surprise.
Right, mic on. Live mic. Recap.
Times caught up with us again this week. I'd like to say thank you to all those who've been on the show, especially our Bob Carolgys, and not forgetting our Gordon Burns.
Improvise.
Next week with more surprises. So until
Bam,
then,
bam, boom.
ta-ra then.
Let's hear some fills. False prophet. How dare you dance in the pose of Jesus Christ? How dare you do that? We're gonna have to, I'm afraid we're gonna have to end on that blasphemy. That's a fucking shame. I really enjoyed that stream, and now we're gonna have to end on that. People of the Sun, thanks to sub. I've been chucking in the honey roast ham chunks with my boilers and a couple of fucking boilers. Fucking magic. 100 bits of ham, and that start to feel a bit like an omelette or something, isn't it? And my cup of tea. Boogeyman, thanks to sub. Truly horrible television, it fucking is, isn't it? It is, and I'm looking forward to Mary at the morrow. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks to subs, resubs, the bits and the tips and mods. Thank you very much for the modding. More Cilla tomorrow. Bye for now.